Peace, family, peace, peace, peace. How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing out there? Here's Brother Son Ray 9 up in this house, man. Up in this house, up in this house, man. I'm telling you what a fight it has been to try to get on air tonight. What a fight, what a fight, what a fight. But y'all know what, man? I'm up in here, man. I'm up in here. I'm up in here. Woo! I'm telling y'all, man, we ain't gonna let nothing distract us, man. Hey, how y'all doing out there, man? Hey, man, Brother Son Ray 9. I want to say one more time up in there for Culture Freedom Radio in the house, man. What a topic I got for you tonight. What a topic I have lined up for you tonight, man. The difficulties of trying to be a good man. The difficulties of trying to get on here and get on air to talk to you about this topic. Man, it's been a struggle. Let's show you, man, how difficult it is to be a man, to come in here and try to do what you got to do, man, to talk to your people, to try to help our people out. Man, it's been real difficult. Man, let me see here. Make sure I got this sound. See, that's what I was having a problem with earlier, man. Trying to get the sound quality, and the video was freezing up on me. So let's test it out. And this is real unprofessional, but hey, and I'm trying to get in here to do what I got to do, man, to try to get this topic of conversation going tonight, man. But hey, it's been a struggle, fam. But I want to get in here and talk to you about the difficulties of trying to be a good man. And like I said, see here, let me try to turn this up a little bit. Try to turn it up. Kind of low, kind of low. I don't want y'all to struggle with trying to listen. Okay. Hope we got it. Yeah. I think we got it. We got it. We got it. But yeah. But anyway, family, let me get in here, man. Like I said, I want to get in here tonight, man, and talk to you about the difficulties of trying to be a good man. And I had a telephone line that was set up. That's what was going on, because I wanted you to come on in and be able to talk on the phone, call in and chime in yourself. But I see that didn't work. That didn't work. So that's why I had to try to come back in and try to do this another way. Just come on in and just come on in and talk to you however I can get in and talk to you, because it didn't work with the phone line, because I did want you to come on in and chime in. But tonight, man, I want to talk to you about the difficulties of trying to be a good man. Like I said, I know some of y'all may be saying, man, Son Ray, there's no trying to be a good man. There's no way you can try to be a good man. Okay, I'll tell y'all about that. I'll tell y'all about that. But there is a trying time when you're trying to do what is right as a man. There is a trying time. There is a challenge out there, and especially a lot of us as so-called black men. And I got to make sure I specify that. In particular, when you a black man, there is a challenge. And I know some of y'all say, well, man, you're making excuses. And that's one thing I want to talk about tonight, too, about making excuses. You know, there's a lot of us, as some of us as men, who have backgrounds, who have a, felony conviction, a criminal background. And, we have to the point where we say we can't get any jobs. We can't, get a job to work and have some finances coming into the home. And some of us just give up on trying to provide for our families, and we just give up, man. We just give up. And I want to talk about that tonight as well. And all of these difficulties of trying to be a good man. And that good man that I'm talking about is a man who's trying to stay on the right path and trying to do what is right in life. Sometimes it is very difficult as a man. And I want to talk to y'all tonight because I want to give y'all my or what happened with me, in my experience as a man and what I went through. And I know the difficulties that it is of trying to be a good man. And as a man who's trying to stay, as they say, on that straight and narrow, and don't go back out here in life doing anything wrong, doing wrongdoing just to try to make a living, man. It could be very difficult. Sometimes even in a relationship, and you're trying to be a good man in a relationship, it can be very difficult. And I know y'all, like, well, hell no, hold up, Son Ray. Peace to you, Mrs. Black. Peace to you, peace, brother Umar. Peace in the house. Peace. Yeah, man, it's been a struggle trying to get in here tonight, man. Like I said, I was trying to get in here and get those phone lines hooked up. That's why I was trying to get the phone lines and the things. I practice all day, and the things, it was working. But as soon as you get to get on air, lights, action, and camera, That thing just did what it wanted to do on its own. So that didn't work out. So here I am. Here I am. Like I said, here I am. But tonight I want to talk to you. But the chat room is open, and so I guess I have to just listen. Look, you ask questions. I had to take it in the chat room because I wanted to get that phone line open, but that didn't work. But here's what I'm talking about tonight: the difficulties of trying to be a good man, and how this topic of conversation even came about. I was talking to one of my young brothers the other day when we was at work, and we were just having conversation, and we was talking about a lot of these young brothers that's out here, and trying to talk about they don't want to work, about getting jobs and stuff because maybe they do have felonies and things of that nature. They have a background. Y'all see my background trying to clown too. Everything want to act right tonight. I mean, don't want to act right tonight, but that's all right. That's all right. We professional. We work through it. We work through it. But having criminal backgrounds, and sometimes they try to let those that criminal background and all of that stuff affect them. And what they try to use, they basically use that as a crutch. They let these things like that be a crutch upon them, and not let them be able to make it in life. They try to use these type of things like this, having a background, criminal background, and and use it as excuse. Man, I can't get no job because I got a background. I can't do this in life because it is. I can't do that. Look, man, those are just obstacles. Look, I have a saying that I like to say that no matter what obstacles you have in your way, you got to find a way to get around those obstacles in life. Look, if somebody got a stumbling block in your way or obstacle in your life, you're going to find a way to get around it, or either you're going to go over it, you're going to go around it, or you're going to go under it. But one way or another, you got to be able to get over those obstacles. Don't let those obstacles stop you. And that's why they get in our way, and people put them in our way to stop us from progressing in life and what we try to do. But the thing is, you cannot let it stop you. And I had a lot of obstacles in my way, man. But God, man, it been some trying times. It been some times as a man, God damn it, boy, I tell you the truth. As the old elders would say, I tell you the truth. But I didn't let it stop me. I had to keep on proceeding in what I wanted to do in life, man. I just couldn't stop because, and let me give y'all an instance. Just going back to the thing about having these felonies, and I really got to talk about this for my brothers out here, and this is why I'm trying to do this show. For my brothers out here who maybe have these criminal backgrounds and things of this nature, and you're trying to find a job and an occupation, and you might do have a record. Look, don't let that stop you, man. You can have the opportunity to get out here and do what you want to do. Some people say, well, you start a business of your own. Get out here and start something for yourself. That's true. If you can try to do that, but you got to have finances to even try to do that. You got to buy the equipment that you got to do. They said, but you can start your own lawn service. Yeah, but you got to have a lawnmower. You got to have gas. You got to have what did those type of equipment. So people, and I'm gonna get into this. People talk about anyway, because I know people gonna probably bring this up. Working for the white man, working on the slave mountain. Anyway, you shouldn't be trying to work for him. But I'll bring that up to go back to this topic. I come back to that. But even with that, trying to get a job for yourself, you got to have money. So that becomes another obstacle, to try to do that. And I've been there with that. But when you think about it, you got family, man, that you're trying to take care of. You got babies, you got your young babies, you got your wife or your maid, your girl, whatever, you got, and you got to try to bring it there because they got to try to eat, man. They need food, clothing, and shelter. It's just not about you as a man. And I've been through those times, man, when I had a record and I was trying to get a job and to try to bring some finances in the house, man. I go to like some of these jobs. I went through like the temporary service. I'd be working. They're like, man, I like the way you work, man. You do a good job, man. I like the way you work. And then they'll go in there and like I said, man, we're gonna try to see if we can get you in full time. And then they'll go in there and do the background, and they end up coming back and say, damn, man, we sure wish we could keep you, but you're a good worker, man. We gotta let you go. And that went through so many times. I've went through that. And I'm going to tell y'all something, man. As a man, now I'm just going to be straight out. Some of y'all say, man, you just being a sucker, you being weak. That's just a weak cup something. You got to man up. But you got a family, man. That that hurt. Because I gotta go back home again, and I gotta tell my mate, I gotta tell my wife, well, shit, man, I lost the job again. So that, we got finances coming in, we got bills, I got rent to pay. They need food in the house. The babies go to the refrigerator. They don't understand why ain't no food in there. They just think the goddamn refrigerator just automatically come with food. They don't understand that there's ain't no food in the refrigerator. They don't understand that. So you go through these things, man. You get the doors shut on you so much, and you got to worry about if your lights gonna get cut off. What y'all gonna get set on side the street. This is as a man. I'm talking about real men, because we got these old sucker ass men, so-called men out here don't give a goddamn one way or another, because they living up under the woman anyway. They letting the woman take care of them anyway. So these type of dudes, they don't even count. They non-factors. What the woman on one of them shows, Evelyn, said they non-factors, so they don't count any goddamn way. I ain't permanent. I'm not talking to y'all, cause y'all ain't trying anyway. But it hurts, man. And I've been there, and I've done that, and then at the same time, I'm gonna tell y'all some personal stuff about myself, because I want to make this personal so you can understand. And that's the best way to do it. We have to make these things personal so people can understand what we're talking about. We're just not getting on here ranting and raving. And it's something we read about, something we heard about. I'll tell you something that I went through, because it's better when people hear something that you went through, because they might be going through that, and now they can relate to this. So I was trying to get out here, man. I was trying to do the right thing, getting out of jail, because I've done a lot of damn wrong in my life, man. I've done a lot of wrong back in the days, man, in my life. But there's somebody that's trying to do what is right, man, and I was trying my best to get out here and work, and I, still had child support. Hell, I had the child support and all that. I ain't goddamn ashamed to say it. And And it was a time when, like I said, too, man, judges was on my ass because I didn't have the money to pay child support. I couldn't work, man. Couldn't get no goddamn money. Like I said, they said, go work for yourself, son, right? Well, where the hell am I going to get the money to go buy the equipment to go do something for myself? Didn't have no money. So it's trying to get out here and go and provide for my family, man, and still got this child support on my ass. Judge talking about, look at here, you better, man, get this money by any means. He damn near put the Malcolm X on me, talking about you got to get this money and pay your child support by any means necessary. Man, there've been times when I didn't have the money, man. I went to court, they locked my ass up. I mean, shit, I'm going to tell y'all, man, they made my ass do 40 days one time for not having the child support. So you got all this pressure on you, and you're trying your best to not go out here and put that pistol in your hand. You're trying your best to not go out here and stand on the corner or stand wherever and sell drugs to your people in the community, all for the sake of trying to take care of your family. That's why I'm saying you're trying to do what your best. That's why I got to put the title back up there, man. Trying to be a good man. You trying to be a good man. And like I said, I know somebody gonna say, ain't no trying to be no good man, son. You either gonna be that or you ain't. No, goddamn it is a trying time to try to be a good man, because you got so many things that would turn you away from trying to be that, or trying to be that good man, or that, or I said somebody say a righteous man, or whatever we might want to call it, of trying to do the right thing, and you'll have a lot of obstacles that'll stop you from doing that. And so in trying to go out here and provide for a family, man, it was hard, man. And I'm gonna tell y'all, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Can I tell y'all the truth? It was a lot of times, man, like after going home, losing the jobs and not knowing I have these finances coming in, it was like, man, sometimes I just got to myself like crying. I'm like, God damn, man, what I'm gonna do? I don't want to know, man. I'm sick of this. I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I ain't trying to go back to jail. I ain't trying to go back through that shit, man. And what I'm gonna do, man. They tell us this bull crap about being productive in society. Get out of jail, man, and be productive in society. But then when you try to get out and you try to do that, there's a lot of barriers in your way. There's a lot of, like I said, stumbling blocks, roadblocks in your way that won't let you do that. So how in the hell can I be productive in society when society don't want me to be productive. They're trying their best not to let me be productive. So it was a lot of times, I ain't gonna lie, man. Shit, bro. Be honest. I've sat there and I just sat there and I cried. I'm like, man, damn, what I'm gonna do? What am I going to do, man, to try to make it, man? It was hard, but I had to keep going, man, or gone back out here and do dirt like I used to once upon a time. But I didn't want to do that. So, like I said, man, there is a lot of it's a difficulties of trying to be a good man out here in life because there's a lot of easy roads that you can take, uh, and that you can always take out here in society, and where you can go and you can do the wrong goddamn thing, as they say. You can go out here and do the wrong thing, and you'll make a lot of money. You're damn right. You'll make a lot of money. You'll be somewhat successful at a time, limited success at doing the wrong thing. But in the end, like they say, man, at the end, that road of destruction. I don't want that, man. I don't want that. I don't need that in my life. And then, especially like I said, you got to think about your children, man. And that's what the biggest part is about this. When you have your children that you're trying to take care, you got your babies, man, and you wanna and you're trying to live a good life to take care of your babies. You can't take care of your babies from inside no goddamn jail cell. Nah, I don't give a goddamn what nobody say. I've been there. I know. You can't take care of your babies from no goddamn jail cell. That's what I got tired of too, man. Not being able to spend time with my son, raise my child, being locked up and incarcerated, man, missing uh, years and months out of their life. Man, that's no good for no goddamn body, bro. I'm telling you, that's not good at all. And your child needs you, man. Your child needs you in their life. So, you know, not being there to provide for them and, take care of them, help them and to grow and all of this stuff, man, that's a challenge, bro. That's a hardship. That's a real damn hardship. So I didn't like that, man. Like I said, I was struggling to do what my damn best to let me see here, to you know try to stay on the right road, man. Because I could have easily went on back out here and did the shit that I used to do back in the days. You know what I mean? I could have easily went on back out there and did that dirt, that shit. That's easy to do. That ain't no problem. That wasn't no problem. But that ain't what I wanted to do. That's not the lifestyle I want to live and go by. So, and even let me go here. Let me jump into something else, man. Even in a relationship, man. Let me go here right fast. And even sometime in a relationship, trying to be a good man in a relationship, sometimes, sisters, y'all can make that a hard goddamn job. I know I might get in trouble for that one. But sisters, sometimes y'all can make that a hard damn job. Why? There was a video that was in here earlier that I shared earlier too, with this sister. Let me see, can I find it right fast? That she was talking about those things. See, sometimes as a man, we already got those hard challenges, like I was talking about, trying to provide for us, provide for our families and things of this nature. And then if you got a woman that's always, always complaining about a lot of shit that some things just don't make no goddamn sense about, you nagging about with a man about anyway. And we already have a lot of challenges and things in our way. And we don't need all this extra shit. I'm just going to say it. All this extra shit, we don't need that. All this nagging about this small shit that ain't even called for. And I know a sister said she wanted me to do a relationship show, and I really ain't good on doing relationship shows, because I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Hell, I ain't never had. Never been really successful in that. Now, not to say hell, I ain't try to be dedicated in it, but yeah, I just ain't into too much relationship. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna talk about some relationships. We're gonna try to find out how to do this and get these phone lines open to do those relationship shows. But sometimes even it's a challenge for trying to be a good man in a relationship, because you could be doing the best that you can as a man. And sometimes, man, your best ain't good enough. Your best just ain't good enough. Sometimes some sisters, y'all will find something petty or whatever to try to blame and get on a man for some shit that he just ain't doing. It's like like with me sometimes. I know sometimes even in my marriage, I don't spend a lot of time with my mate like I should. But and I know that's sometimes a problem. And cause and like it's like I'm working a full time goddamn job. That's one. And because I got to try to make sure we keep a roof over our head, lights cut off. I mean, lights cut on, food in the house. I got to make sure we have all the necessities that we need. There's so much stuff now that government making sure you got to talk about. You got to have insurance on this. You got to have insurance on that. So they put a lot of restraints on you and just trying to live life because now you got to have insurance on every goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get out here and you got to get out here and try to provide for your family on that end. And then y'all know I do we do this media stuff, not stuff, but we do the media with Culture Freedom Radio. There's a lot of stuff that I have to do with this with Culture Freedom Radio. I got a website, and don't y'all forget to go and check that one out, culturefreedomradio.net, our new website. A lot of great stuff on that website. So I got to keep the website up. I got to maintain trying to do blogs and news articles and keep it up to date. You got ebooks on it. Just start trying to put the ebooks. You got a forum page I'm trying to put on there. So I got a lot of stuff I got to work with to keep content on the website. We got to do talk shows. We got to keep up coming up with content for the talk shows. And it's just a lot of stuff that we have to do. We got the 24-hour radio. Y'all don't forget the 24-hour radio station that we got. Culture Freedom Radio on TuneIn Radio. And you also can go to culturefreedomradio.net and listen to the station as well. But just go, you can go to TuneIn Radio and listen to the radio station. So it's a lot of stuff I have to do, man, with this boy. Time. I don't have no goddamn time to even breathe for myself. So sometimes I can come home from work, I jump straight on the computer because I got to maintain this media outlets. I got to do something either with the 24-hour radio station, put music in rotation. I got to try to come up with talk shows. Then you got to try to study. So, that take away a lot of time from me having to actually deal with my relationship with my mate sometime to try to keep this media thing. So it's a balance that you got to try to work with. And, for some sisters, man, that shit, that ain't gonna good enough. It's going to be them or none. It's just going to be them or it's going to be nothing at all. But so you got to have sisters who are going to have to understand and be willing to stand for you on that. Because like I said, doing this media shit, this ain't about me. This about trying to help other sisters and brothers out here. So even want to try to do this show, the difficulties of trying to be a good man. That look, I just could have said, hell with it. I ain't got to talk about none of this type of stuff. But there's some people just need to know this, man. It is difficult out here. But I really want to try to do this show, talk about the challenges, like I said, we have sometime because brothers out here, because when I was talking to, like I said, go back again, when a young brother was talking about he know family, guys that he know that say, well, I can't get no job because I got, felonies. Man, shit, I've been having felonies. I ain't never had a chance. I ain't never been a time that I really wasn't doing nothing for myself. Even when I went to those, try to get those jobs, and every time I try to get the job through the temporary service and all of these places, they told me, well, we can't hire you. We can't do this because your record. Did I quit? Hell no, I didn't. Now let's go back to doing for self. So I had my brother Cabina Ray. He said, man, well, look, brother, you need to go on, man, just get you some incense and oils, man. Start doing some stuff for yourself, selling something for yourself. And so here's where your mate come in at. If you got a partner, a mate, this is where they come in at. When they say your mate or help meet. I had a mate that came in and she helped me out. I didn't have no damn funds, man. I'm telling you, not a quarter. And, I started off with just $50. Bought some body oil. I started off with 10 bottles of body oil and some about 3 or 4 packages of incense because I bought some wholesale. So I had 5 men and I had 5 women body oils and 2 packages of incense, bundles of incense, and they sold for $1 a piece. So I started off like that. And when I sold each one of them, every time I sold some body oils, sold enough, I went back and I read up and got some more. And I flipped that. And then next thing you know, I started buying shit in big quantities. And we started getting the money enough. Started getting shea butter. Started going to some of my African brothers. Piece of my family that's here, the African brothers, they got the store here in Memphis called Mama Africa. Started dealing with them. We bought shea butters in big bulk. Black soap in big bulks. So I started off doing that. Started my own business selling shea butter, the body oils, shit, man, all kind of hair care products and natural products. So it started off doing that, and it was, man, doing good, maintaining, doing great. It was enough to maintain, to pay the rent, but I still had, like I said to y'all, still had to goddamn get this goddamn child support in. So there's another part too. So you still got all of that. So even if you saying you gotta go out here and do for self, man, create your own job. But even with that, you got to make sure when you doing this, if you got this goddamn child support and all this shit hanging over your head, and they gonna be on your ass, they gonna lock your ass up. I'm just telling you. So you got to make sure you be able to make enough income to provide to even send that damn child support and all that shit in there. So that's what I was looking into, like, damn, man, this here money ain't enough for this, man. This ain't enough for this. I gotta, man, damn, I gotta get this money. These folk gonna be on, man, gonna lock my ass up, and then I'm gonna be messed up. My family ain't gonna, my mate that I'm with now, they gonna be still struggling by themselves. So you had to make sure you do all that. And I did that for a while. And sometimes the money was coming in. It was coming in pretty good. Sometimes it wasn't. So you had to start adding in a lot of other stuff to try to do to improvise the money that was coming in short. So I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I started messing off. I had a partner who I was dealing with. He was working at a shopping center. He was selling like the DVDs. So, people come for music. I started messing off with a little music. And, we did good for a couple of years. I did good on my own for a couple of years. I was like, man, damn a job. Shit, I'm making money. I'm making more money doing this than I would be on a job. So that's a good part. But sometimes just dealing with the body oils and shea butters, that wasn't always popping. You had to add in the damn CDs and music stuff to make up. That's because that's where the bulk of the money started coming in from. But that was what they call a raw thing to do, because it was what they call bootleg. But see, that I was making money. Yeah, I was making money. People like, I was doing for sale, making money, but I ended up getting my ass in some trouble for that. Got busted for that shit. So yeah, I was working doing for self, but hey, then it messed up. And let me say this too. Talk about this right fast for doing for self. And because I hear a lot of our people say this, doing for self. Don't worry about working on the white man's job, and this and that. And I hear you, and I hear that. A lot of us, we say that, but here's what I gotta always say when we say that. That's not always an easy thing either. Sometimes that's a difficulties, because like I said, you can say that, but you gotta have money to get started, and then y'all know sometimes getting this business started is, man, that's a challenge sometimes, and we got to be willing to go through the challenge, most definitely. And then if we trying to do stuff, it's like we always talk about, sometimes we don't support each other. So we go out here and we try to do things, we don't support each other when we try to do these black owned business and stuff, and we don't make enough money to try to keep these black owned businesses going. And so sometimes we fail because we only trying to cater to our own black people when we trying to do for self and work for ourselves. And your own self, which I'm talking about, our own self and kind, don't support you in that shit sometimes. So you fail in your efforts of trying to do for self a lot of times. And at the same time, this is what I always got to say about my family, who always say this, because I hear a lot of people say this a lot. If you want us to get off the plantation, y'all say, y'all gotta get off the plantation, quit working for the goddamn white man. We all work for the white man one way or another, and I'll come back to that a little later. But why don't you that have your business, black-owned business, and you want us to get off the plantation, grow your business enough to start hiring us so we can get off the plantation. God damn it, I don't want. You think I want to work for these people? You think I would love to work for these people and making them rich? We don't know, but we don't want to have to work for them, but we have to have the money. So you have to grow your business. The people who say all this, say this shit, y'all got to get out the plantation, get out the white man plantation. You have to grow your business so you can start employing black people to start working for you, so now they can get off the white man plantation and start working for their sisters and brothers. So it's easy to say that. It's easy to say get off the goddamn white man job. If I quit the goddamn day, what I'm going to do? How many of y'all black jobs how many black companies going to hire me? How many of y'all got a black company can hire me in the morning? I still got my rent to pay. I still got to pay for Culture Freedom Radio. I still got to pay for all of this broadcasting stuff that we have to do. How many of y'all gonna employ me? Cause my bills ain't gonna stop. How many of y'all gonna hire me? There was a brother that I did a commercial for called Mike's Dry Cleaning here in the city of Memphis. Mike Dry Cleaning and Tuxedo Shop. Excellent brother. I like that brother. If y'all ever here in the Memphis area, you need to tuxedos, need to get some tuxedos, need some dry cleaning. Check out Mike's Dry Cleaning. Look him up. I ain't got the commercial with me right now, but look him up right here in Memphis, Tennessee. That's Mike's Tuxedo and Dry Cleaning. I know he's located off of Mill Branch area, Range and Mill Branch, but I ain't got the address right in front of me. But he said he used to hire. He was hiring and was employing his own black people that was in the community. He had to cut back because business wasn't going, and it's in an all black neighborhood. So the people wasn't coming in enough to keep supporting the dry cleaning and tuxedo shop like he used to. So he had to just stop hiring people and let the people go that he had working for him, and just started. It just him and his mom run the shop now, and he actually had to go back and get a second job. He run the dry cleaning in the daytime, and then he got to go work at UPS at night to try to, subsidize for the money that's not coming in from the dry cleaning. So that's why I say we can always say that shit. We got to get off the white man job. He has a dry cleaning, and they said I think they've been in business for over 25 some years, but the support ain't there, so he had to go back to the so-called plantation and work on the jobs. Difficulties, that's one of those difficulties of trying to be a good man. See, difficulties of trying to do what is right or trying to do what is good. And when you're trying sometime, man, you have some things that ain't gonna hurt. So he had to go back there. So all of this, man, I'm telling y'all, man, I hear y'all. And here's something else. By me working on what y'all call the plantation, that plantation been having Culture Freedom Radio up and running, not just by myself at one time, but Culture Freedom been up and running for 9 goddamn years from plantation money. Not just by me, but everybody who actually been a host on there and who all ever pitched in to what was working on Culture Freedom as host. We all pitched in, working through the plantation, and kept Culture Freedom going. We don't get donations, and we have somebody have donated to us. Runaway slave Nat Turner donated one time. It was somebody that anonymous donated one time on our website. So we don't have sponsors, even though y'all are here. We advertise with people, but we don't have no sponsors. We do that for free. Yeah, we free advertise. So you hear the Nikki Love show. We didn't ask Nikki Love for no money. We just asked Nikki Love to come over here and let us advertise for her. Our sisters at Granny L's Creation didn't ask for no money. I asked, can I advertise for you? My good brother Umar Sharif down at Masjid El Salam and El Salam gift shop. Didn't ask that brother. I started doing damn commercials with him. He didn't even know it. He didn't even know I was doing it, so I started advertising. But we don't have that. So the so-called white man job is what keep us on air, to help talk black liberation talk. See, that's another thing, is what you do with your money when you get it, too. It's all how you utilize the money that you get. Yeah, we might go there, but like I said, we fond out there. I've heard people like Umar Johnson was talking about that. Y'all working on the white man plantation, but what your jobs at Umar that you got your people working for? What's his name? Sinetta at the time. They was talking about that. I work for myself. I hear brother be saying that shit. I work for myself. Yeah, you do. But how are you employing everybody else? So when you say get off those jobs, God damn it, don't just say it. Start hiring us. Start hiring us so we can get off. Get off the jobs. That's what I want to say. So it's so easy to say that shit. And I get tired of hearing people say that. And when you're not growing your business enough to try to employ the people. So don't say that shit if you're not growing your business. Excuse me for cursing, but if you're not growing your business enough to hire people, man, come on. We need to start growing our business and start employing our people. So we won't have the brothers that's out here that's trying to use these things as a crutch to say I got a felon and I can't get a job. Because you do have some serious brothers that's out here that want to try to do for them families, but they having those difficulties because they have a criminal background. and they trying their best. It's like for me at one time. Like I said, I try to keep it personal, and let me give excuse me, fam. I try to keep it personal. And so it'd be understanding and like and let you know it's nothing no shit that I'm reading, nothing that I saw on Facebook, nothing that I saw on YouTube. It's about stuff that I went through so you can be able to understand. I was in management, business management, and I was general manager, store managers, doing all of that. Now what I do, I work on the goddamn back of a goddamn garbage truck. Even when I was in business management at one time, there was an opportunity. When I worked for this company, they knew I had a background, but they still hired me anyway, and that made me store managing business, store manager, so making nice, good money, pretty good, a lot of good money at that time. But then I ended up having to lost the job, and now it's difficult for me to even get back in that field because everybody want to bring up your background, your background, your background. You can bring your background now. So I don't make the money that I'm supposed to be making with my skill set. I don't make that. I'm a long way from making the money that I used to make from my business set and my business skill and management experience. I ain't making no money like that like I used to. But am I complaining? Do I want to make? Goddamn right, I would like to make more money. If I was making more money, man, there's a lot of things that I can be doing to try to help back out in the community and actually putting out with these broadcasts, and doing. But I've been doing it anyway with the little money that I've been making. Man, I was working. Look here, I'm gonna give y'all something. Like I said, I gotta go personal. With the little money I was making in one particular time, man, y'all know sometime I was bringing home, goddamn it, sometime out of all a whole week. Like I said, hell, I had this child support. And I had to make sure that come in. I wasn't complaining because it was taking care of my son. And so I would somehow go work all damn week and probably wouldn't bring home. I'm a grown ass man in my 40s and probably wouldn't bring home $200 a week. $200 a week because if I didn't want to say that shit, your background. So I had to go to some of these temporary jobs and just take some of these. The jobs just gonna let you work. They don't give a damn, but they ain't gonna pay you. Now they gonna pay you minimum wage. But as a man that's trying to do what's right in life, and without going out here doing wrong, putting that pistol in my hand and catch somebody coming out of this store and robbing them and, going out here selling drugs, I ain't trying to do that because I'm not trying to go back to damn jail. I ain't no damn fool. I don't want to go back through that no more because that ain't helping nobody. That's hurting somebody. That's hurting me. That's hurting my mate who I was with. That's hurting my son. That's shit. My mom, my father's gone, but it hurt my mom because she got to be all that, and be worried about me being locked up. So that wasn't helping no goddamn body, So I'm not trying to go there. I wasn't trying to go back down that road. And then all of a sudden, then at the same time, I'm supposed to have knowledge of self now, because I'm studying by Dr. York. I'm in the right knowledge. And right knowledge letting me know, don't you look, Son Ray. Hell no, that ain't the right knowledge, brother Son Ray. That wasn't right knowledge. You put no gun in your hand and go out here and rob nobody. That's not right knowledge. That's wrong knowledge, brother Son Ray. It wasn't right wisdom. Don't you do it. And those teachings like that kept me grounded. The teachings of Elijah Muhammad kept me grounded and made me know, don't go back out here and act that fool, bro. Because that's how you got knowledge in jail. So now you get that knowledge, you got to use it to keep you out. So, like I said, man, there was times when I wouldn't even bring it home, man, $200 a week. And how that feel, man, sometime when your mate want to go out for dinner or somewhere, you ain't got no money, bro. You ain't got no money. You barely got money to pay the bills. That's as a man. I'm talking about just as a man. Not none of y'all like brother Mr. Savannah Black. You just said you got some of these guys sitting at home. I usually like what he said it on the show. Guys sitting at home playing Candy Crush and eating up all the children's cereal and shit. Now, why the woman out working all day? You know what I'm saying? The woman out here going being the provider in the household while the brother sitting at home playing Candy Crush on the computers and their phones. That was fun. I like that, Black. But it's true in some instances where a lot of cats do that. But as a real man who supposed to be that provider, as they say, man, the man is the breadwinner. That's what they say. The man is the breadwinner. He's the provider of the home. He's supposed to be going out, making sure, as they say, ends a need in the house. And when you can't do that for your family, That's a challenge. Y'all remember watching Good Times, man? That's one of my favorite shows. That's my favorite show. James Evans. I was some James. I've been in. I was James sometime. I was James Evans a lot of times, man. Yeah, I was James Evans. And I remember going out there trying to do what was right, and then those doors get closed on you and they come home. Y'all seen how James used to be frustrated sometime when he couldn't get no job or he couldn't provide for his family. When you a man like that, you a James Evans. God damn it, that's real. That is real. That's no show. Even though that was a show, but those were like real life challenges that some of us go through as a family. That's why I say I love that show. JJ did his little clowning on there, because like a lot of us do, a lot of goddamn clowning too. But that was real. I like that, man, because those things were real. Those challenges that Jane went through for trying to provide for his family, those are real. Some brothers are out here going through those difficulties like that for real. That's why I had the title to show the difficulties of trying to be a good man, because you're trying to stay on the straight road. And I remember studying the religion when I was practicing the religion of Islam. It was saying we stay on the righteous path, or we trying to stay on the straight road, because it's easy to go down the wrong way, but trying to stay on that straight path, God damn it, that's a challenge sometimes. It's a real challenge when you know that bills are due. You know that your family is depending on you as a man, and then you're trying to do all you can do, but it seems like sometimes your best just ain't good enough sometimes, as they say. Man, it's a challenge to try to stay and stay as a good man, or you could reverse it how you want to say, is a righteous man, staying on the righteous path. It could be a challenge. But I just want to let my brothers know, man, especially I'm talking to my brothers. It can go for sisters too, but I'm really trying to talk about to my brothers, man. You got to stay on that path, man. And you got to stay. Look, I'm a brother, man, that's telling y'all from experience. I've been through a lot of shit, man. I ain't lie. I ain't gonna lie. I shed a lot of damn tears in the process. And I'm not afraid. I'm not ashamed to say it, like here on camera. I shed a lot of tears, man, out of frustration and hurt, because I only wanted to take care of my family and be a man. That's it. And, man, I ain't going to lie. I've shed a lot of tears, but it was growth. And like I said, if it wasn't for a lot of the teachings that I've studied, man, it helped me stay grounded. That's why I don't take none of these teachings for granted. That's why I don't take a lot of those men and sisters who came before us as freedom fighters and teachers and scholars. I don't take what they did for granted. That's why it pissed me off when I see people these days that's supposed to be getting the knowledge, just using it to cause a lot of division amongst us, causing all of this chaos amongst us as a people. And instead of taking advantage of what people before us have, they put their lives on the line. We got people right now in prison as freedom fighters who put their lives on the line so you can have a better way to live, and so you can be the best that you can possibly be, like that old Amish slogan go, being the best that you can be. So people put their lives on the line. We had people died, not just in prison now, but who have died in the process of making sure we can have a better way. So it ticks me off when I see people who play games with the knowledge, have all these damn debates about the knowledge, damn debating the knowledge, live the damn knowledge. I ain't arguing with you over no goddamn knowledge. Look at here, utilize that information. So like I said, it was this knowledge and information, man, that helped me stay grounded and helped me to maintain to be the man that I am. And to try to stay and be a better man. That's what this knowledge is all about. Because if it wasn't, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, if it wasn't for the teaching, because like I said, when I first got incarcerated back way in the 90s, man, brother started talking to me. I heard a brother talk about the Nation of Islam, teaching about Islam. And he was talking to me, man, and that right there woke me up. I used to see that brother, man. It was a brother named Brother Vince. We used to call him Brother Vince and a Vic. Yeah, Priest Black said, yep. A brother named Vic. Man, I used to see the way that brother used to be. He said his sword. I used to love to see that brother. When he be talking, he be doing this like he chopping you. Chop, chop. I'm chopping him with this sword. Man, he used to be chopping, man, kicking that wisdom. And I was like, damn, I like that. I said, woo. I said, man, that brother, that cold. I said, that brother cold with the knowledge. And I want to be like that. And then I heard him. And then, like I said, I started studying with him. And when then there was an officer, brother named Officer Clayton. Those brothers used to get with me, and because I was going to church in the jail. I was going to church then in the jail. Choir boy. I wasn't in the choir, but, you know, that's damn if I was a church boy. But anyway, I was get with them brothers, man. They be teaching me, man, and going talking. We in the Officer Clayton. He'll call us out of our dorms, and he'll take us in, like they call a multi-purpose room where they used to have classes at and stuff. He'll take us in there, and we'll go and study. Go in there and study for the teachings and stuff like that from the message of the black man, fall of America, stuff like that. And he'll bring some information from the mosque or the temple number 55 here in Memphis. He'll bring some information what they had classes on, and we'll talk about it, and he'll give us the information on that. And man, that's how I started learning, man. You know, I didn't know anything about, actually I didn't know nothing about no Farrakhan and nothing like that. I just kind of like started knowing about Malcolm, and even not really on Elijah Muhammad. But anyway, that information, man, and from there, even though I studied with them, I actually took my Shahada through Sunni, but it was a Nation of Islam teachings, man, that grabbed me. And they started talking about the original man. You are the original man. The black man is God. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, man. The black man is who? Damn, all my life, or not all my life, all this time I've been on the street thugging, I thought I was a thug. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm thuggish. What do we thuggish, ruggish, bone. Bone thugs and harmony. I'm gangster. I'm gangster, dog. What the hell you talking about? Black man is God. The original man. What? Whoa, cat. So those teachings grabbed me. And like Don Elijah Muhammad said, we got to clean you up. So those teachings clean me up, bruh. Those teachings clean me up. And when I learned and I started studying it, and then I remember when I got out, and my whole demeanor, everything that I've done was that old dude, he was no longer there. That old guy that I used to be, he wasn't there no more. He was gone. He was gone with the wind, like that movie. He was gone with the wind. And here's my grandmother, man. May the peace and blessings of the elder, well, she is an elder now, ancestor, I would say. May the peace and blessings of the Most High be with her. Man, a strong woman that I always would look up to, the spiritual guide of our family. Always was the spiritual guide. She, and that really let me know that I was on the right path. When my grandmother, who was a diehard Christian, oh man, a diehard Christian, told me, and it was my funny because my uncle, he was still out here doing a lot of stuff. But my grandmama said, she said, I don't know what Muhammad teach y'all. She was talking about Elijah Muhammad. And she knew about it, but growing up at that time. She like, I don't know what Muhammad teach y'all, but you need to teach your uncle. She said, man, you need to teach your uncle. She said, because the way you are now, she said, I don't know what he be teaching y'all, but you need to teach your uncle, because your uncle wild is, I don't know what you need to teach him so he can get what you got and change his ways like you have. Now, that's from a Christian who would tell you that. He didn't say you need to go to church, boy. You need to get your life back to Jesus. She didn't say that. She didn't say that because she seen the discipline. She seen the change in how I was doing things in life. Changing. Wasn't running the street no more. Out here, you know, stealing people's cars. Y'all, I used to be old car thief. Don't tell nobody I told y'all that. Yeah, I used to be old car thief back in the days and all of that stuff, man. All kind of stuff. But she didn't see that no more. Wasn't drinking no more. You know, I never really was into smoking weed anyway, so there wasn't no damn problem right there. But all the other stuff I was doing, man, you know, trying to be gangster, shooting at folks and getting into shootouts and all that was gone. Every time you see me, like y'all see that picture with, they show in the Nation of Islam, and I ain't from a Farad Muhammad person, but when they show that picture with Farad Muhammad head in that book, that's with me, bro. I was in the books then. I'm into the knowledge now. You know, at one time, man, I don't want to hear nothing about no God. I don't want to hear nothing about no damn book, man. I don't want to hear about none of that, bro. I ain't with no clubber, But man, where they getting down with the parties at, man? Where them women at? That's what I want to know. Where the goddamn women at? That's where I'm trying to go. You know what I mean? That wasn't me no more. So that's what my grandmama seen that, man. And then I knew I was straight. Whenever my grandmother, it's in New Jersey. Remember, John? Yeah, that was me, bro. That was me for real. That boy, I'm clowning, but that was my old life, man. I'm glad, man. I wouldn't go back that way for nothing in the world, bro. So that's why I be saying, man, I look at these and sometimes those challenges in my life, I think about that. That's why they talk about history. We all have a history. We can argue about history, Kemet, the Hebrew Israelite history, and the Moorish history. We can argue about all that history, but we all have our own history book. Look, religion teach us, and this is Christianity teach you that once we die, well, everything we do right now, they say is written down in the book of life, or some people say the Lamb's book of life. So everything we doing is written history right now. I don't give a damn if it's in the Akasha records or whatever. Is we have a history. Like right now, even though this is being recorded, this is a history. And this outside of this recording right now is a history that you and I are making. You just sitting here watching it. You making history right now. You making your own history. Whatever you done today is a history. But you can go back and remember this in your own mind, or somebody else can remember what you done. So when I sometimes if I try to get ready to do something stupid or an idea, try to come to do something ignorant, I think about El Ho, son, Ray. You remember back in the days now when you did that, you know what happened, don't you? I like, oh hell no, that's all right. No, I'm good. Don't I ain't gonna go that way. So it's good that we have those histories. So I think back over the things I've done, and I've seen some young brothers. They were real youngly dudes when I was, back in the days doing my dirt. And they seen me, hey man, I remember, man, you used to be out here doing this. I remember you used to be out here, man, you were wilding out, bro. I remember you used to come through in them stolen ass cars doing about 100 miles per hour. Like, yeah. I said, yeah, that was me, bro. I said, but that ain't me no more. I said, man, I don't want y'all to remember me like that, bro. I don't do that no more. That's not me. That's the old way. So don't remember me as that. I want y'all to see the new person that I am, the new individual. That person dead, bro. He gone. He gone. So yeah, I did that stupid, silly stuff. But that ain't me no more. It's like a lot of my partners right now, man. They gone. I got two of my best friends that I grew up when we grew up, man, from third grade all the way up, man. Both of them dead. I sometimes try to go back through the old neighborhood, and it hurts. And basically and then I was the ringleader acting a damn fool. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all too much of my damn personal business. But it's good. It's all good. They used to call me Ace back in the day. That was my little street name. Ace, man. And my little partner named Doc, man. We used to try to keep all this up with them old crazy ass gangster name. Like we watched them old gangster movies, but my name was Ace back in the days, man. We used to call had a little street name. What we used to we used to call ourselves the Zodiacs. Don't ask me how we got that damn name. Don't ask me how we came up with that. But we called ourselves the Zodiacs. But anyway, I was Ace, and I was like the ringleader. But then, like I said, man, I got into the knowledge. I had to change, man. I changed my life. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want those difficulties in my life no more. So I changed up, and I tried to go back to some of my partners. I used to come back. I used to go to the Nation of Islam Mosque when I used to get off the bus. I stop over there and stop with my partner them house and go over there and sit with them. They mama be like, she should be so glad to see me. And like said, yeah, they used to be so glad to see me when I came over there. She's like, man, I'm really proud of you. They mom they be like, oh man, where you been, bro? I see you got your bow tie on. Where your bean pies at? I said, brother, y'all need to come on with me, man. Start going to these classes, brother, man. Get out these streets. Nah, man, I ain't with that, bro. I like what you doing, though. I'm really proud of you. And they used to tell me, man, I'm proud of you, bro. But they said, nah, bro, man, I'm like this for life. Now they don't have a life. Now they dead, both of them. One of them got shot because he always used to do pistol play. We used to always tell him about, man, quit doing that damn pistol play, bro. Quit always pistol playing. And he played with the pistol so much, he pulled a gun on somebody once before. He didn't shoot. He said, man, you see, that's why you don't never pull no goddamn gun on nobody unless you willing to use it. And so he pulled a gun on somebody. He said, Capricorn, Is my name is a yeah, yep, they're Capricorn. Yeah, sure is. And see, that's my birth sign, Capricorn, brother Black. Capricorn too. January, baby. Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah. But anyway, he pulled a gun on somebody doing that pistol play, then shoot. That same guy came back and caught him the next day, shot him 2 times in the head with a 357. Shot him 2 times in the head with a 357, killed him. So then after that, his brother, he was sprung out on heroin. Upon the name Bay, we just call him Bay. He was sprung. He was always wild as hell. Man, that dude was wild, man. Even when we was like say in the third grade, he was always carrying them big old. Y'all remember them big old Henry butcher knives? He always carried that goddamn old Henry butcher knife, and rusty ass knife. But he was a terrible ass little boy, man. He kind of reminded me of old damn Bobby Brown. That's what he reminded. He was the Bobby Brown of our group. Yeah, that's who he was. He was the Bobby Brown of our group that we were. But anyway, and we was downtown, like I said once. He had going in and out of jail and stuff like that too. And the last time I ever actually really just saw him, cause I was downtown, like I said, for on the child support board, and me and him was in the same pod together. And I was like, "Hey, bro, you need to go and change your life." He like, "Yeah, man, my brother they killed my brother." I said, "Yeah, I know, man." I said, "Yeah, I heard." He said, "Man, they killed my brother." He said, "Man, I got to be straight." So we started teaching. I mean, I just sit with him, man. We just go over like Bible and stuff. We used to talk, try to give him the upliftment teaching and stuff like that. He's like, "Yeah, bro, I'm gonna be straight this time. I'm getting out. I'm changing, bro. Cause I hate with my brother, man, by my brother." I said, "Man, I've been trying to tell y'all for a long time, man." I said, "Y'all my brothers too." I said, "We know we both be friends, but y'all my brother. Excuse me. Y'all are my brothers, man." And I hate to see that, man. That happened to him like that. He had about 5 children, and the brother that got killed, the first one, named Jeff. That was his name, Jeff. But anyway, so end up hearing my partner and I got out, and Bay finally eventually got out. And then I heard he got right back out doing dirt again. And I didn't really want to go back to the hood because every time I seen him, man, I try to see him. When I did see him on the street, he be out there doing some wild out ass shit. He be on them drugs, and I'm like, "Damn, bro, come on, bro." And then he, "Come on, man, gonna take me over this way." And I'm like, "Nah, bro, I ain't finna take you nowhere where you finna get in no trouble, bro. I ain't going." So I'm like, man, so I try to stay out of the hood a little bit. Peace to my sister Shonda in the house, Shonda Harris, peace to you. So I try to stay out the hood a little bit, cause I didn't want to, I hated to see them like that, man. I hated that. Then I heard that he actually got hit by somebody ran over and killed him with a car. After he said that he was gonna leave that life alone, he got ran over and killed by a car. So both of those guys are my best friend got killed, man. And they mom used to tell her, "Man, y'all need to, man, whatever he doing, y'all need to go on, man, and learn something, man. Sit down. If he was if he was the ring leader of y'all back in the day, this was their mom used to say, and I ain't trying to brag on myself, but this is what his mom used to say. If he was a ring leader, y'all, and he was, and they used to, man, his mama used to hate when I come over his house because he used to thought I was the influence on their sons, them, to get them in trouble, and in some respect I was. So it's like y'all need to listen to him now. How come y'all don't want to listen to him now that he's doing straight? Y'all still want to do the dirt. But he's out here doing good. I'm proud of him. Y'all need to listen to, man, whatever he doing, man. Y'all need to go, just go. If he said come visit it, go to wherever he going, man, class, and go in and check it out. Nah, man, we ain't with that, man. He don't square it up. The square still living, though. See, that's the thing about it. The square still living. Some young people, y'all call them squares. We still living, dog. Yeah, we might be squares and all this shit, but we still living, man. I hate it. But that's some of the things I have to look back on too when I think about, and like I said, to keep me straight. When I get in my difficulties and figure out, like I said, and sometimes things get hard on me, and I figure out, man, I just want to give up on this shit, man. Just go back to them streets. And I'm telling y'all, man, it been plenty of times I said I thought about it, but I think about those difficulties, and I think about yeah, I heard that one. Yeah, and I think about when what happened, man, with my the brothers out there, and I think about that, and that's like, no, you can't do that, bro. You can't do that. Remember Bay? Like some of my partners and I was talking about. Remember Bay? He's dead. Remember Jeff? What happened to them? They dead. You want to go back out there? You want to die too? Hmm? You want to be dead just like them? What about your son, bro? You got a son that look up to you. Peace to my son. His name is Raheem too. I call him. Well, I gave him the name when I was in Islam, Abdul Rahim. Uh, and I gotta say, man, he was in a car accident a couple of weeks ago, and he just turned 21 in September. Uh, Man, so I gotta do a lot of stuff and stay straight for him too. But he was in a car wreck a couple of weeks ago, broke both his pelvis, some cracked ribs, and bad shape, man. But he ain't in bad shape because he doing good. He's already, he get in the wheelchair, he moving around. Shit, he doing better than Dad would have been doing if Dad got broke up like that. So, but he's trying to do the right thing in life, man. He ain't out here trying to get in these gangs and trying to do all this other shit. So I'm proud of him, man. So, and I know that he try to look at some of the things that his dad do. So I can't be no negative reflection when I know that you got children like that that's looking at you. And then I remember the time he was doing radio shows, and I was doing the music on Spreaker. Hell, he just said, Dad, I want to learn how to do music. I want to learn how to do my own show. I think he was like 17 or something at one time. He just told me he wanted to do it. I said, I'll show you one day. Hell, about the next hour, he sent me the link. He already don't start doing his shows. He started learning how to do shows. And he was doing his own music shows, podcasts. He started doing his stuff on Spreaker, started doing music. And he was doing good. I like that. So he's doing real good, man. So I'm real proud of him. And so that's why I have to stay and try to be the standard bearer that I can be the best standard bearer that I can be. And as a guide in his life, the best that I can be, and hoping he can take up this mantle and try to, encourage younger brothers, because I seen he was posting some on Facebook the other day about all the killing that's going on with young brothers, and it's going to take young brothers like him, like 'cause he's 21. It's going to take the young brothers like him to be able to speak to these other young cats that's out here that's banging in the street and doing what they're doing, to try to encourage them and let them know, bro, that ain't hitting on nothing, bro. That's not life. That's death. What y'all doing, man, that ain't it, bro. There's a better way than that. Yeah, I know it look kind of bleak out here, and it look like there's no hope, but it is, bro. We got to do better than this. We got to be able to want to straighten our own selves out. And shit, I did it, man, when I was in my late 20s, when I finally got myself straight. So yeah, it is some difficulties, man. Like I said, out here, but we got to stand strong, man, because it is some difficulties of trying to be a good man. And even I'm talking about just being a good, whether you want to say a righteous man or whatever how you want to put it. But it is some difficulties, but you got to stand firm, man. Don't let shit take you, like they say, off your square. Brother, some people say off your square. Don't let nothing take you off your square, man. Get you on that wrong path, because that shit ain't worth it. Believe me, it ain't worth it. Even if you're in a relationship and you having some difficulties in your relationship, and I ain't goddamn it the easiest one to be with in a relationship, and I admit that shit. I could be difficult sometimes, I know. But I ain't trying to go out here and do shit, man. I ain't trying to go out here and be cheating and all that old bullshit. I just got married this year. I wouldn't have got married, goddamn it, if I was gonna go out here and go cheat. I would have, goddamn it, just stayed single and I would have been in a relationship. I wouldn't have did it. But that ain't what I wanted. When did I go, man? Look, I'm 40 goddamn 6 years old, man. I ain't got time to be out in these goddamn streets doing nothing, man. And now Memphis, out of all the cities in the South, Memphis ranked number 3 in AIDS and HIV. You think I want to be out here and getting my black ass out here, man, messing off in these streets with these? No, sir. Sunray can't do that. Peace. Thank you, sister. Yeah, Sunray ain't going like that. So I ain't got time for that shit. And another reason is because it's more than just because I would say, and I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. Like I said, like you put the ring around your finger as a reminder. Not just because I got a ring like this ring on my finger to let me know that I'm married and don't get out here and do nothing wrong about cheating. Another reason is, well, it's the age and HIV. AIDS and HIV, Memphis ranked number 3 in the South of AIDS and HIV. Y'all know Atlanta is number 1. And I think that when I was into the statistics, they was talking about Jacksonville, Mississippi. So I don't know if Jacksonville, Mississippi was number two, and then you got Memphis was ranked number three. So besides the AIDS and HIV, here's another thing that I thought about, and you have to think about it. And this is for all my so-called people who in the forefront, whether you any kind of leader, and I say I'm trying to see how to put it. Well, yeah, if you some kind of leader, I would just say a public figure. Can I say use that word, a public figure? And somewhat by us doing radio broadcasts and stuff like that, we are too, because we in the public eye. Because even doing radio podcasts and video stream, we in the in the light, we in the public eye. Here's something we have to always keep in mind, and this one thing that does keep me keep me in mind. And I learned this lesson a long time ago by watching a lot of other brothers fall from shit like this. You have to be careful about what you do, because I remember in how they said you can get set up. You are a public figure. Just go with Umar Jones. Can we use that brother as an example? And I ain't trying to beat up on him, but just use that as an example. Him as a public figure and speaker, that he was going out speaking and doing a lot of stuff, bringing awareness to people. And then what happened with his little situation? They started bringing up the thing about him and this conscious stripper. Y'all heard that? The conscious stripper. And that kind of they started to play on and try to mess up his credibility in the community, right? They try to mess that up. So I think about this, and even when we out here as public speakers and things of this nature, we got to be careful. You don't want to get caught up in none of these goddamn scandals, because I'm going to tell y'all something, man. When you get caught up in a sexual scandal, I think there was TLC. I can't recall. Somebody help me in the chat room if it is. They had a thing. I think there was TLC says sex is a weapon. Sex is a dangerous damn weapon. It can be good, but it can be goddamn dangerous. I remember this a long time ago. Like I said, I used to be doing my research, and I remember how they was talking about these public figures. If you were a politician, you and stuff like that, politician, you any kind of public leader, they will set you up. The tool they use to set you up is sex. And everybody know about the situation with Dr. York. And that was the thing that destroyed him. Whether I'm not going to say it's true or not, I don't know, because I didn't know Dr. York personally. I was just a student of his information. I never met him personally. I didn't live in Georgia, so I can't tell y'all what the hell went on in Georgia. I was in Memphis. I was a student, so I'm not trying to take up for him because I was in the organization. I didn't know the man personally. I didn't know him personally. I was not in Georgia, so I can't tell you shit about what it went down in Georgia. Y'all, so that's that. But the thing is, though, he was taken out through sex allegations. It was more to that case than sex, but it was sex allegations that took him out. We had the thing with going back to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, when that whole thing about him and the secretaries. See, this sexual thing and sex would damage you. So we as brothers and sisters, but I'm really talking about my brothers out here because it's mostly happening to us. You got to be careful. Be careful about the sexual thing. Be careful about the sexual advances, because it could. I'm gonna say that it might not, but it can come back and bite you. No, I won't say that shit because it sounds too gayish, homosexual. So I'm a can't. It can come back and hurt you, brothers. It would damage. It can come back and damage you, damage your credibility, or it could be a setup and mess you up about all that you're trying to do in the community. I'm just trying to tell you. It'll happen. So these are one of the things I think about. I said, when me as being a public speaker or doing this thing in this media, Sun Ray, don't get your ass caught up. I don't give a goddamn how nice she may look to you. Don't get your ass caught up, Sun Ray. Don't get caught up and you get into something it's not going to be easy to get out. Because when you get in these sex allegations and whatever it is here, bro, it's hard to get out. Because one thing about it, when they hit the media, look at what's happening right now. They got Mystical already went to prison for they had it for a rape charge. Don't you know he's got right now? They got another rape charge up against him right now, pending against him right now. That's gonna be very hard. Even if he didn't do it, they're gonna try to get him because he had a prior conviction. They're gonna use his prior conviction against him. They said, well, shit, if he did it once, he probably did it again. They had this thing with Ludacris going on. Now he got sexual allegations against him. Somebody said they said a 21-year-old girl got a rape allegations against him. I'm telling y'all, brothers, y'all in these spotlights as a speaker or whatever you doing, be very damn it, be very careful. Hell, my ass, I ain't gonna give y'all no goddamn leeway. Sit your ass down, straight out. Sit your ass down. Look, I know these sisters be out here, man, trying to come at you. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Sometimes this knowledge, man, will get your ass in some trouble. I've seen too many brothers try to take advantage of sisters, too, with that knowledge. Yeah, what was that, Nelly? Who did I say? Yeah, Ludacris. My bad. I think that was. Yeah, Nelly. I might have said Ludacris. I think I said this shit the other day. Ludacris. You right. Nelly. Goddamn, I keep saying Ludacris. That's Nelly. My bad. Let me correct that. My bad, Ludacris. My bad. It's Nelly. If I did say Ludacris, I think I said it the other day too. Yeah, that's Nelly. But y'all got to be careful, bro. Y'all really got to be careful, man. I'm just trying to get y'all as a brother, man. As a brother who who know this shit, man. I'm telling y'all who know it. You can get caught up. So that's why, man. Look, if I ain't trying to talk to you, brothers, and sisters, and just give you the knowledge. Look, sister, you cool. I share knowledge with you, but I ain't trying to do nothing else. That's it. That's all I can do. And see, sometimes, brothers, and I ain't beating up on my sisters now. Yeah, I ain't beating up on y'all now. Please don't get me wrong, because I don't know. It can go both ways. Like I said, this can go both ways. But I'm really just trying to say here that I know about my brothers. We sometime too could take advantage of sisters because of this knowledge. You just got to say walk away. What she say? You better say it. You better say it. You got to walk away. Yeah, you got to walk. You got to walk heavy. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he said yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm just reading the chat room, family. My bad. Y'all in the chat room. And like I said, family, one more time, I tried to have the chat room open. That's why I was having difficulties earlier, because I had a phone line that I was trying to utilize because I wanted everybody to try to call in too. But it was acting crazy. Probably some of y'all probably seen when I was coming in. It was and probably heard me talking. And because when I went to replay it, it was talking, but on my end, I couldn't hear nothing. And I had Brother Chief Rabbi David Israel on. We was testing. We had the phone lines, but it wasn't working with Facebook. On my end, it was freezing up. It wasn't working. But when I went back to the replay, everything looked cool. So we got to get these kinks. We got to find a way, because I really want to interact with the people over the phone lines like we do on Blog Talk. I like that, because I don't want this about me. I want this about us. I want us to dialogue. And like we did on the other show the other night, I want the dialogue. But to kind of go back right fast, see, this knowledge sometimes, family, get y'all brothers, get y'all ass in some trouble. Whether you know it or not. You might say, I'm just teaching the knowledge, bro. I ain't doing nothing. But sometimes that knowledge, man, will get your ass in trouble. Y'all see why a lot of these preachers get in trouble, don't you? Because they be up there preaching. Them sisters, boy, be loving that shit, boy. That preacher be up there just preaching. We know, he just talking a lot of yin-yang. But even sometimes this knowledge will get you in some trouble, A sister want a brother with some knowledge. Instead of some of these old knuckleheads around here, he ain't got shit to talk about. He can't tell him nothing. He ain't got nothing to try to help build off of at all. He just an empty tank, an empty vessel. So, sisters would look at that, man, and they would like that, man. They like a brother with some knowledge. And shit, I can't blame it. I want a sister with some knowledge, too. Like, look here. I got a saying. I got an old saying. I want a woman with a fine mind, not a fine behind. Let me say that one more time. I like that. I got to drink some water behind it right there. Let me take a break. Let me say it one more time, y'all. Let me say it again. I want a woman with a fine mind, not the goddamn fine behind. Being fine ain't don't mean a goddamn thing if you ain't got nothing up in this right here. Look, when you get through with all of that showing and telling with your body, what's this song? The Barcades right here. My hometown boys, the Barcades, got a song called She Talked to Me with Her Body. That's all she doing. She talking to you with her goddamn body. She ain't talking to you with her mind. She don't have a mindset. So she can't tell me a goddamn thing with her body. But come on, get some, son Ray. No, I don't want none right now. I don't want none. I want you to be able to have an intellectual conversation with me. You know what I'm saying? Let's sit down and let's talk. I got a room full of books up in here. Can you tell me something out of one of these books I got? Can you tell me how we're going to financially get ourselves out of this situation and help our people in the community get out of the situation we in? I do survival skills and survival things. Can y'all sisters tell me anything about survival? Huh? Let me show y'all this book right fast. Let me show y'all something. 1 second here. 1 second. 1 second. Can you look? Can you tell me anything about something like this right here? How to, you know, help yourself in unarmed combat. If you know of somebody or an intruder or a rapist or somebody tried to come do some harm to you, can you tell me anything how you help yourself? Huh? Defend yourself. You can't look. Showing your ass is what's gonna get you in trouble anyway. You run around here wearing barebacked and damn near naked is what's gonna get your ass in some trouble anyway. So look, I don't need that. I don't need you in my face with all that right there, cause see that's a distraction. That's why they had in Islam and the Orthodox practices. They got the women sitting in the goddamn back. They got the women sitting in the back. Because they said they don't want no distractions. Even in the Nation of Islam, they got the sisters sitting on one side, brothers sitting on the other side, so they can't have no distraction, so they can pay attention to the message that's going on. So when the minister up there giving the message, they can pay attention. But sometimes you in the church, you sitting beside the women in the church. Brother, y'all know what y'all ass be doing. Yeah, I used to do it. I used to do it when I was going to church. You be looking over there and them little short skirts over there like, ooh-wee, Sister Betty, goddamn. Y'all be over there looking at the women. So you ain't paying attention to the message. You ain't paying attention to the message. So you missed the whole point because you over there looking at that fine behind. You ain't looking at the fine mind, and you're getting distracted. So, brothers, we got to be careful out here. That's all I got to say. Be careful. And sisters, you too. Because you got some brothers that's out here with this knowledge. And they use this knowledge, and I've seen it. The brothers will use this knowledge to get to you. You got the fine mind. But this brother trying to get to your behind. You got this knowledge. He going to use all this knowledge. And he's trying to get you and trying to sleep with you because of the knowledge he got. Because he know he's a word craftsman. He's clever at his words. He got the knowledge. Because some brothers ain't just trying to get this knowledge, right? They ain't trying to just to get the knowledge to utilize it to better the community. There's some brothers out here trying to get knowledge. Like I said, either they get knowledge nowadays to debate with other people. They get knowledge out here to debate with people. Have all these goddamn so-called conscious debate, which I can't stand that shit. Y'all know Culture Freedom don't can't stand that shit there. But excuse my French terminologies. To have these debates. And then they're trying to use it to beat up on other people. They're not trying to do nothing to build. That's why I like what the Masons say, we builders. You're trying to got to build with the knowledge. You got to build. You got to give back. So you got brothers that's out here doing this. I know brothers that used to do that, what they call that spiritual cleansing. They used to get them sisters over there and tell, I can take you a spiritual bath. I can get you, man, and show you how to do this spiritual bath. All into the thing of trying to get the sisters naked in the bathtub so they can have sex with them. They weren't trying to show their sister no spiritual practice. They weren't really trying to get no spiritual, no sister, no spiritual. They were trying to get some spiritual tapping. That's what they was trying to do. They was trying to lay hands on her like rib. That's what they was doing. They was trying to have a funky good time, as James Brown would say. That's what they were doing. So y'all got to watch that out there, man. It's a lot of this bull crap that's going on. Y'all got to watch that shit out there, what these cats doing. Men, women, don't get caught up. So one more time, brothers, if y'all out here as public speakers or whatever you is as a public figure or whatever, just be careful with this shit, man. I'm telling y'all, man, because this sex is a damn weapon. More ways than what you know, it is a weapon. Peace, Brother Stanley. Peace, Brother Stanley in the house. And sex is a weapon, man, and you do not want to get caught up in no kind of sexual allegation. Sexual allegations or sex crimes. Let me tell y'all something. That shit is worse than a murder charge. I'm just being honest. That shit is worse than a murder charge. It is. That's a bad But the sex thing is a bad, let me see here, reputation to have. Even though if it's wrong or right, it's a bad thing to have on you. Because people will, man, people will not, that shit there, bruh. It's like, man, you got you walking around with a sign that say you got cancer, man, on, or something, bruh. That's something right there. Like I said, because when it happened, just like when it hit the news, just say with who was I was talking about earlier, Mystical. Just say if Mystical right now is in the news that he's having another rape allegations. Just that word right there, rape. Woo wee. People are, goddamn, that word, that's a harsh word, rape. So they say Mystical raped somebody. So if they saying that he raped somebody, man, that right there, that's gonna stay in people's mind. Oh, he's a rapist. He's a goddamn rapist. That goddamn Mystical, and there's gonna be a bad reputation on him right there. So later on, when it comes out, and people hearing it right now that he's got raped, and how many people y'all think gonna keep up with the update, and then they'll find out and say he got acquitted of all those rape charges? Most people ain't gonna go back and they not gonna keep up with the update and hear about he got acquitted. So when some people gonna hear the first part about it, that he got charged with rape. Now he got charged with rape. Don't mean that he raped somebody, because he still got to go through the process of being through the court system and prove that he didn't do it. So when he going through this process and then he get acquitted or whatever, people don't know, they gonna still call him a rapist. Oh, that goddamn rapist Mystical. Even Nelly. I got it right this time. Nelly. Oh, he raped that little 21-year-old girl. Oh, that goddamn rapist. But he was acquitted of it. And they still going to call him that. So that's why I said you don't want to get caught up, man, in no kind of sex charge, man. I'm telling you, sex is a weapon. And they know this. Because that's how I got to go back to what I was saying earlier and I think about it. Because I was reading something when I first started getting into this knowledge, even before Dr. York even got locked up. It was a website that I was reading this shit up on how they set up politicians and all of this stuff. Michael Jackson, hell yeah, they still would call him all kind of rapists to this day. Jacko Wacko, all that old bull. But I was reading this website. They was talking about how they can set up politicians and set them up if they wanted them to do something, right? And I kind of remember Bobby Hemmett talking about this, and I go into something Bobby Hemmett said. They talked about on this website, if they want to set up a politician, just say Donald Trump. He's the president now, so I can use him. They said they want to set up Donald Trump with some kind of allegation. They said they can get a picture of him and take it and with a little child and have his picture where he laying there asleep and get this picture of this little girl or a little boy and Photoshop it and have it all fixed up real nice, just like he been sleeping with a little child. And they want to blackmail him to get him to pass any kind of law, just say to make him bag off for trying to repeal Obamacare. Like, you need to bag off this shit that we're going to put this picture out on you. You sleeping with the little child. We're going to put these allegations out on you. Oh, man, no, don't do that. It's going to mess up my reputation, man. No, don't do that shit, man. Don't mess me up like that. All right, we better bag off. And if you don't, they'll start leaking. They might leak certain of this stuff out and to try to get him, because he's like, nah, I ain't doing that shit. So they'll put little stuff out there and then to the public. And they're like, wait, ain't that Trump? That picture there kind of look awfully goddamn funny. Damn, Trump, you messing with these little children? You a pedophile too? And then they would set him up to get him to do exactly what. Now he'll start bagging off, repealing Obamacare. He gonna bag the hell up off of that, unless he want that picture to go out and he be labeled as a goddamn pedophile, and that's something you don't want to be labeled as. And see, that's how they do it. So even when I look at the case with Dr. York, when Dr. York did a video, it was a class where he said they was gonna come. He said this long time ago they was gonna come after him, and he said how all of these leaders that came, he named them. He said on Elijah Muhammad, he named a lot of people, and he said they're gonna come after me too. He said this long time ago before that, and I thought about when he said that about that website, about how they do it with the website. He said, "What is it, P?" Yeah, I saw how they said they did it with the website. How they talk about this shit. So I know how they do it. I see it. And Bobby Hemmett, going back to what Bobby Hemmett even mentioned these things on a thing. Like he said, you can go to some of these parties and try to join some of these groups. Let's talk about it fast. I hate to talk about the dead, but I had to bring him up. Eddie Long. Oh, Eddie Long. No disrespect to the man, he's dead and gone now. But some powder probably said, fuck him upside the wall, burn him out. My bad. But anyway, with y'all remember when that stuff came out with Eddie Long? Y'all know the stuff that he was a part of. Y'all know he was a part in that damn secret society shit that he probably was in, the Black Boule, all of this shit. So like the Bobby Hemingway was saying, they will get you to join these different groups. Just say like the Black Boule or whatever, these black elite. I'm talking about black now, 'cause this is a show, our show. The black elitist groups. They would get you probably some of them parties, like the mansion parties that what's his name? What's his name? Goddamn, Cat Williams talked about. The mansion parties. They get you at these mansion parties or somewhat. This is what Bobby Hemmer was breaking down. And get you intoxicated and all of this stuff, and get you in an uncompromising or a compromising. I knew Black was gonna say that. That's why I said I knew Black was gonna say that. Yeah, so that's why I threw it out there. But they get you in these compromising positions, and we really got to watch these compromising positions. They get you in these positions, and then you get all drunk and intoxicated. They might have a goddamn, man, you all probably don't fell out, sleep like a mother sucker. And then they get one of these trendies or something. They come in there and they take a picture with you, and they make it look like you knocked out. And this trend is giving you fellatio or whatever like that, and they get you with these pictures. You wake up, you don't even know what happened. And you don't join, and now they got you with these pictures that you join the organization. Oh, you're a part of us now. You're a part of the Black Boule. You're a part of whatever group now. You cool. You in. You don't know. Or sometimes you might know. You want to get initiated. They make you do some old freaky deaky shit to get in these organizations. You do it, not knowing. Well, ain't nobody gonna know. I said, nah, brother, just between us. Ain't nobody gonna know. Not knowing they recording your ass. So when they need you to do something and you don't do it, they're going to bring that shit back up on you. So you might not know it. So sometimes it's willingly, sometimes it's unwillingly. So when you get into that, and then like Eddie Long, they might had a movie. I mean, they might had a situation where they wanted Eddie Long to do something. He's like, nah, I ain't finna do that. I ain't going to do that. Oh, you what? You ain't going to do it. Oh, okay. Don't worry about it. Then them allegations came out with him messing with them boys. See, then, now they're like, oh, okay. Remember, we told you now. We asked you to do this for us. You turned us down. See that? We always got something up on your ass. You didn't know. You remember when you did this at this party, and we told you wasn't nobody going to know about it but us? Yeah, man, goddamn, why would y'all do that? We told your ass to go ahead and do it, man, but no, you didn't want to do it. Or it's like, man, where them pictures come from? What this come from? You remember you was drunk at that party, man? You got so drunk you fell out. Oh, we took these pictures, man, because we knew one day we was going to have to use this to get you to do something. We knew your ass wasn't going to do it. That's why we did this here. You put your ass sometime in compromising position. That goes back to what I was talking about, brothers or sisters. If y'all out here in the spotlight as public figures, be careful about what you do, because you never know who's you're going to get to put yourself in an uncompromising position. You might just be thinking, oh, I'm cool. This gal, his sister like me. Oh, she going to give me a little pootie tang. She going to give me a little pootie tang. I ain't trying to be disrespectful, sister, my bad. She going to give me a little something because she like me. She like my swagger. She like me. But your ass might be putting yourself in a compromising position. You never know, is you being recorded or whatever. So when you're getting out here talking all this black liberation shit, and when they tell you to shut your damn mouth, and then the next thing you know is they got pictures on you. Like, I'm not shutting up, bro. Man, I'm by any means necessary, dog. You ain't going to make me shut up. Oh, you ain't going to make you shut up, huh? You see this picture right here? This ain't no picture, y'all. You see this right here? You see what you was right here, sister so-and-so, so-and-so? Where the hell that come from? Oh, you want us to show your wife this shit here? No, man, hold up. Where y'all get that from? Don't worry about what we got. We got it. We going to show your wife this shit here. You don't want this shit to come out? Man, quit talking all that black liberation stuff on that radio. Sunray, shut down Culture Freedom Radio. You ain't got no business telling me out. You telling too much. Shut that shit down. Damn, man. Man, they gonna mess my main relationship up. Man, my wife gonna take every goddamn thing I got. Man, I'm gonna be homeless like a mother. See that? Y'all gotta watch yourself, bro. This boy, you gotta walk. They say walk on eggshells. You got to walk light. That's why I said, man, look, everybody can't do this. Everybody can't do this. No, everybody can't do it. Because, see, you have sisters hitting you up, trying to share information with you, and that's cool, but you got to know how to keep it business. You got to know how to keep it business. Y'all ain't gonna hear no goddamn sister trying to tell. No sister gonna tell you the truth about Sunray, because I talk to sisters off the air and different stuff, but sister tell Sunray says shit out of pocket when he's trying to do business. I'm just doing business. Sunray, I know ain't gonna finna go down no thin line. Goddamn it, you better know. Don't go down that thin line. Look, I don't give a goddamn how good she may be sound on that phone or whatever. Your ass better be real careful. I remember we used to be on Blog Talk and some shit used to go down. Man, I like, you ain't getting me with that shit. I hear what you saying. I ain't going. Bill Cosby. Yep. Be like Bill Cosby. It's like, let me see. That's what Black said. Brother Stanley said the movie The Hangover. I never really saw that one, brother. It's like that song, She Got Papers on Me. Yes, sir. Most definitely, she got papers on you. Yeah, your ass gonna get messed up. So keep yourself out them compromising positions, bro. Keep yourself out of difficult situations. So we talking about difficulties today as being a good black man. So I know I'm just going all over the place, man. But see, sometimes, goddamn it, you get to flowing. Like they said in the church, when the spirit get on you, man, and the spirit hit you, man, ain't no telling where you might go. So hey, it's still all a part of the conversation. Like I said, my sister Kashonda said we really need to do a relationship show, and we're gonna try to get that up and going. I just got to get these damn phone lines right, y'all. That's what I'm trying to really work on, how to get these phone lines. Or maybe we just have to do a Google Hangout and stream it through Facebook at the same time. But I like doing this Facebook Live thing better than the damn YouTube. So we're gonna figure it out, and we're gonna try to do a relationship show, man, because like the sister said, it's something we don't really get into too much. We get into everything else dealing with the knowledge, but far as how to maintain and our relationships, we don't really get into that. Now, Sister Nikki Love, I give her props. Peace to my sister Nikki Love. I remember when she was on Blog Talk. I think she still do the relationships. I'm really not sure. She used to do a lot of those relationships. She call them one ships, the one ships, not because they redo them. Because she just keep falling in and going in and out of. But I know Licky Love was doing it, the relationship show. So peace up to my sister Nikki Love. But we do need to get into that, man, and it's a lot of stuff. And I ain't saying, if nobody out here, man, y'all do what you do, bro. I mean, I'm just saying, y'all do what you do. I'm just trying to give y'all some information about, don't get caught up, man. Because this shit, man, once you get caught up, man, that shit's hard to get out of. I'm telling you, bro, this shit is hard to get out of. So even with me, I'd watch myself. I watch myself like a mother sucker, because I think about, like I said, not only the part about, to getting the AIDS and HIV, but I don't want nothing to come up on me, man, and nobody can be coming on here on social media, because y'all know that's the news now. Not ABC. They ain't going to talk about Sunray on ABC or Fox. Shit, they don't even know Sunray probably on ABC or Fox. But on Facebook and all these social media, Twitters, I don't need y'all hearing nothing bad where they talk about Sunray got caught up doing this, Sunray got caught up doing that. Nah, because that's going to look bad. Out of all these damn near 9 years that we've been working on Culture Freedom, putting out information, that shit, man, will mess that whole reputation up. It has. Just like, for instance, with Dr. York. All them years that man was teaching, all that information that he was putting out in the books and stuff, and how it helped people, it did help people, because hell, it made me who I am today. It opened the doors for me in a lot of ways. For all of that information, now is a lot of people don't want to touch the information because of what happened with him and his conviction. They don't want to touch the information because you got people out here now even teaching that he was teaching pseudo. It's just they don't even want to touch it. But if it weren't for the teachers like that, man, Brother Sunray, when I wouldn't have the knowledge that I have, or it wouldn't have opened the doors up to me to start researching into a lot of the stuff that I have been researching. So, you got people, man. So I'm just saying, so allegations like that and charges like that will just messed everything up. That was that man. That's his personal life. I don't know nothing about his personal life, and I'm not gonna justify it if it's true. I'm not getting in this person's life. See, sometimes, look, let me tell y'all something. We gotta learn how to what's that word? I'm kind of like you, Mr. Black. I gotta get these pronunciations on these goddamn words. We gotta differentiate. I know I ain't said it right, y'all. I'm getting this country swagger. I can't hardly talk, say this, use these English terminologies. I gotta find me another African dialect. But we gotta learn how to make the difference between a person's personal life and what they're teaching life. See, that's what time we do. We let a person's personal life interfere with the information that we get. It's just like going back with even what Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm X, that whole situation with the teenage secretaries. They said the teenage secretaries and all of that. They let a lot of that got interfered with the teachings and what was happening and the great things with the Nation of Islam. They call it a big rift between their personal life and the spiritual life and the business life. So even with a lot of this stuff, even with Dr. York, man, and a lot of other people, with Umar Johnson, this stuff happened with him. A lot of these cats, y'all got to know how, man, look, these people have personal lives as well. And that's why I tell y'all, brothers, watch, because your personal life will actually interfere, because that's how it is. That's how we are as people, man. That's how we going to all run that shit together. But sometimes your personal life going to run in conjunction with your public figure life. So whatever you doing in the public, in your own personal life, that shit, man, somebody find out, bro, they gonna try to use that against you, especially if somebody don't like you. What we say, them haters they looking for something on you. Brother, goddamn, you know somebody looking for something on bro Sun Ray. They looking for some dirt on goddamn Sun Ray. They looking for something. I ain't saying I ain't got none, because I like to tell y'all my goddamn dirt. So, nigga, you ain't gonna have to look too goddamn far to find my dirt, because I'm gonna tell you. I told y'all, yeah, I got goddamn it convicted fellas. I ain't scared to see it. I got him. I got a bad background. Like I told you in the beginning. Like Black said, New Jersey Drive. I was Memphis Drive. I was stealing cars like a mother sucker. Yeah, I did dirt, man. So you ain't got to look too goddamn far, because I'm just look for me. Look on the microphone in some of my recordings of shows. I told y'all what I did. So go on, goddamn, you ain't got to dig up nothing. I told y'all, goddamn, red. It's already on the surface. But people will look for you, look for something to find, to put on you, so they can mess up your reputation. So they can, make everything you said go to naught. Like I said, it's a lot of, like I said, one more time, a lot of the stuff that Doc had been taught, all the teaching all them years, people don't want to even deal with the information. They don't want to deal with this shit. Because they say, oh, man, that's that dude. Man, I ain't messing with him. I remember, and I ain't going to say no names or nothing, but I remember my brother was telling me that how somebody, when he was trying to get some people to listen to Culture Freedom Radio. And then they was like, no, man, don't they be talking over there with Dr. York? Man, I ain't messing with that. Man, Dr. York will mess with them children, this and that. Look, we wasn't Dr. York. We not Dr. York. We read the information. We study the information. I was. Study the information. Why would you not deal with the radio station or the broadcast? You ain't never listened to it. Because, goddamn it, people can't help it. Like Black be saying, when he started listening to Culture Freedom Radio, he didn't know goddamn what the hell we were. He couldn't find out what the hell we were. He didn't know we were Nation of Islam, no Wahabian, more. He didn't know what the hell we were. Y'all still ain't gonna never know, because we don't claim to one claim of fame. We claim it all. So if you never gave it a try to come over here and listen, because we'll speak somebody. Now we talk about a lot of different people, teachers. We got people in Culture Freedom in all walks of life. Yeah, we had a brother, Anthony Bargiel, was a Moor. We had the Hebrew David Israel be coming on now. He said he's a Hebrew Israelite. Well, he don't call Hebrew. He just said he's a Hebrew or Israelite. Man, hey, when Brother Eric, we started, our Brother Eric was a Nation of Islam. I was a Nuwabian. And we actually just both were just kind of, broke it away and just said, hey, man, we are what we are. We, like I said, what the Bible said, I am what I am. You don't put no label on me. I am what I am. So that's why I am. Peace, Brother Umar. Peace, my good brother Umar. That's my big uncle, y'all. Brother Umar Sharif. That's my spiritual guide right there, man. I'm telling y'all, that's my elder, man. When I need some advice, that's who I call on right there, man. To make sure Brother Sunray don't be in manifested error. My good brother, Brother Umar Sharif, down at 625 North Pearl Street in Jacksonville, Florida, man. I love, look, y'all need to check them out too, fam. Actually, they're a group. Now, even though they don't get scared because they call it a masjid or a mosque or Islamic center. But them ain't your average Muslims down there. They ain't them Sunni Muslims down there. They ain't them Arab Islam down there, y'all. That's not that right there. That's not what it is down there. Let me tell y'all about them right down there at Masjid El Salam down there, brother. They are for the community. They're actually for the community. They do clothing drives, food drives, and far as a lot of the lectures, y'all will see me advertise sometime and put up some of the posters, or he'll do it on my Facebook timeline. They had to show you it's not about Islam, it's about us and our upliftment. They have brother Sarah Soon Seti down there. Now if y'all know, now hold up, there's no masjid Islamic center in the world gonna let Sarah Soon Seti come in there and do nothing up in no masjid. Y'all know better than that. No, sir. Not Sarah Soon Seti. But my brother Umar and the family down there at Masjid El Salam and El Salam gift shop, because they also have a gift shop, bookstore. They had brother Sarah Soon Seti down there. Not just him, but I had to put that out there because I'm trying to let y'all know it ain't about that right there. It's about our upliftment and education. Professor Griff always coming down there. He just came down there for Marcus Garvey weekend. Professor Griff was in the house, always doing down there. Sister Shahrazad Ali was in the house down there. Been down there several times. Zaza Ali, Sister Zaza Ali, been down there several times. Our good brother Joseph Coswell, man, Booker T. Coleman, man. He got a different name than that. A list goes on and on and on. So man, y'all ever down in Jacksonville, Florida, check the family out down there, and y'all will see the advertisement that we'll be doing when they have these different events. But every Friday they have what they call Sankofa classes, where they talking about man, everything under the sun and trying to educate the people, man. So that's why, man, I love the family down there. And I actually wish I was down there, man. I was two places I wish I was actually living in, man. Dallas, with my family down there in Dallas, with the militia, man. They're doing a lot of great things down there in Dallas. And the Texas Search and Rescue Task Force they have down there as well. We're trying to help our families so we can quit talking about worrying about the government coming to save you, talking about who not coming to rescue you. We ain't worried about that, man. Like I said, we're gonna do for self. We're gonna do for self. We ain't gonna talk it. We ain't gonna what they say. We ain't gonna talk about it. We're gonna be about it. So I think the Texas Search and Rescue Squad and Task Force actually they've been out I seen them on the weekend doing a lot of things, and I wish I was kind of like in Jacksonville, Florida. I wish I had two homes, Jacksonville and Dallas, Texas, because to be in Jacksonville though, be a part of their community and what they do down there in Jacksonville. I love it, man. The brothers are always doing something, always active doing something down there and trying to keep something for the community going down there. And that's how we got to do it, man. Because look, those of us who are out here really trying to do something, it's not easy, man. Y'all may look and see it, man, that people that's doing something, oh, man, I could do that. But try it. That's all I can say. Try it. It's worth a try. And don't get discouraged. We talk about difficulties again. The difficulties, Professor James Small. Yeah, Professor James Small been in the house. Yeah, that brother. There's a lot of names, man. I can't just recall them all, but they all been down there. So check them out, man, at 625 North Pearl Street in Jacksonville, Florida. And they also have a bookstore. Y'all get there and go to their website, salammasjid.com, and check it out. There's a lot of books, the DVDs, and all of those great things. And I got some pictures too, because they actually, we talk about freedom, don't it? We only talk about freedom. Let me pull this. Pull this up. Let me show y'all something right fast too. Let me see. Can I pull this up? If you want to be a distributor and sell your own toilet paper, y'all know we had our own toilet paper. See, no, y'all didn't know that. Y'all know about Bounty. Y'all know about Don't Squeeze the Sherman and all of that bull crap. Let me show y'all this right fast. Let me see. Can I pull this up? Let me see. Can I pull it out? So we're gonna show y'all this toilet paper. Let me see. Can I do this? How can I do this, bro? Sunray. Let me show y'all. I'm gonna talk right fast. Uh, Bam! Let me show y'all right there, right there. See there? Toilet paper and paper towels. They got the paper towels as well. Yeah, they got the paper towels, and that way, if you want to be a distributor and sell your own paper towels, you a vendor, whatever you want to sell, some paper towels and stuff for this. Oh, I got this too big, y'all. You can do that. You can do that. You can become a distributor and get that the paper towels and all of that. They put the paper towels as well, and you can sell your own Freedom toilet paper. Let me see. I can know. I'm gonna put it the paper towels. Yeah, you can hit them up at 625 North Pearl Street, and then also as a number. I need it all in front of me. Put the paper towels at and air fresheners. You name it. Just hit the brother up. And I'm gonna put the link in the chat room. I know Black, if you got that for me, brother Black, if you can, brother, could you help me out? Could you put that in? If you got it, you put that in the chat room. You don't mind, brother. The telephone number, get it, brother. Call. Because we talk about business and stuff, doing for self. Check this out. Those are paper towels, family. They go to paper towels. They got the paper towels you can get and sell. And that's for this. Now we talking about distributing. You can have and start a business for yourself and being a distributor, and do that. So get that, fam. Get that. So we would do for self, our own self. So you can have the freedom. Back in the slavery, they gave you freedom papers. When you got free, they gave you freedom papers. Oh, God diggity damn. We sure enough got some own freedom paper for real. You got your own freedom paper towels, toilet paper. You got your own freedom. So you can wipe your behind with some freedom. You finally got some freedom, and you can wipe your backside with it. You can wipe your face with it. Whatever you want to do with it. But you can do that, man. So that's what we got to do. We doing for self, man. We got to do for self up in here. But the difficulties, man, one more time, of being a good man, it ain't. It is difficult, but it ain't difficult. You don't have to let it be difficult. You don't have to let it be difficult. Like I said, about all these different obstacles, man, Brother Sunray be going through it. Brother Sunray go through it. But you know what, man? Like I said, the knowledge, the information help me stay grounded. So find you something, man, to keep yourself grounded. And even with this knowledge, like my brother Umar said, we have to have a spiritual foundation too, bruh. Sisters, we have to have some kind of spiritual foundation. I know a lot of y'all, we don't deal with the Christianity, and I ain't trying to push none of that on y'all. No. Find you some kind of spirit. I don't give a damn what it is. Y'all say the comedic science. Find you a spiritual foundation. Yeah, you say your ancestors, the Rishas, or whatever. You need a spiritual foundation. That's what's gonna keep you motivated and keep you. I call it motivated and inspired, man, to keep up with the fight. Because even in the thing they call the Bible, I gotta get my rep on now. Even the Bible, it talks about the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. See, this old fleshly body of mine, man, it get weak, man. It get tired. It's like, man, I don't want to do this no more. But the spirit, because damn it, it happened to me all the time. Even dealing with these shows and the broadcast. Peace there. Yeah, appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. Much love. See, that's what I'm saying. We got to work together, man, because I can't keep up with everything. Yeah, we can't do it all. That's why we have to work together. See there. Appreciate brother Mr. Savannah Black in the house. Got it right there. Yeah, that's how we got to help each other, man. I'm telling y'all. That's the only way we're going to make this thing work. It's the only way we're going to make it work. So we got the media outlet. Y'all, everybody else that got the business over there, don't worry. We got you, Coach of Freedom. We're gonna take care of it on our end, how we can do with the business. Don't worry about it. We got this here on this end. That's what this media thing for. That's why we put this thing together so we can help each other. So you got the business, shit. We got the media. We're gonna work together on this thing, and we're gonna goddamn it come together on this here, and we're gonna make this work. But the difficulties, man, like I said, you need that spiritual foundation, because like I said, when we get weak in our physical. With our physical self, that what they call that threefold being, or that Trinity, which is ourselves, that body, spirit, and mind, something has to to keep us motivated to keep on going. So even in my difficulties, man, my spirit, man, like Son Ray, you can't give up, bruh. You can't give up, man. What you gonna do? And I even think about this sometime when I get ready. I like, man, you know what? I get frustrated. Y'all heard me say this several times. I get frustrated sometimes with dealing with this, with the media stuff, and even dealing with shows, because some things don't work. You be looking at it like I said sometime, man, damn, man, ain't nobody support. You can't get the support you need to do this. You putting money into it. Like, God damn it, I'm tired of putting all this money into this stuff, man, and ain't getting no support on this. Like, man, I'm sick of this. I can't do it. Then sometimes like I can't do this by myself, man. I need some help doing this. Damn, want somebody to help me, man. But you can like the spirit, like, Son Ray, do it, man. I got you. You got to do this, bruh. This ain't about you, bruh. This ain't about you, Son Ray. What you gonna do? Okay, Son Ray, go on quit. Go on quit. What you gonna do then when you quit? What you gonna do when you quit then, Son Ray? What you gonna start back watching? Goddamn it! What you gonna start watching Atlanta Housewives? What you gonna start watching World Star? What you gonna be on the internet watching World Star Hip Hop? What you gonna be doing watching Love and Hip Hop? What you gonna do, Son Ray? You know you don't watch sports. So what you gonna do with your time, bro, Son Ray? Huh? What you gonna do? You ain't got nothing to do, Craig. So you gonna have to keep on, brother, trying to motivate and inspire the people. Get on that microphone and talk. For a matter of fact, what you gonna do with that microphone you got? What you just gonna let it sit in there? What you gonna do? Just let it sit up and go to waste. That's what you gonna do, huh? Okay, go on quit, Son Ray. Go on quit. Just go on quit. And I get like argue with myself. You know what? You got me, man. You talk me into it. Damn, let me go and post this show up, man. I got what a spirit about whoop your behind, bro. It's gonna make you go ahead. So even with that though, we have to have some kind of spiritual system to go intact with our material and this other physical struggle that we go through. We have to have that. So that's why my brother Umar always tell me, man, you got to have a spiritual foundation, Son Ray. You got to. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go be in the mosque. You don't have to go to the church. You know, because we all deal with things in our own way. Find something though that's gonna keep you spiritual grounded. That's all I'm trying to say. So we can keep this thing going, bro. You're gonna need some motivation somewhere. So that's my thing. So that's why I'm not too much into trying to beat people up on their spiritual practice and what they claim to be. I just try to look at something. When we was trying to do the show on Chief Rabbi David Israel's show last night, and he invited me to come on there all the time, and he has a he virtually Hebrew, but he'll get into everything. And I was just trying to show last night about the thing, talking about Christianity and in Kemet. That's I'm in everything. And I was just trying to show when they was talking about Christianity, like, well, Christians really say they follow Jesus, but they really don't. They not following Jesus. And I'm going to get a show. I'm going to have to do a show on this, too. I'm going to have to actually do a show on this, too, and going into this right here, too. Yeah, peace, Brother Stan. I'm going to have to do a really show. Do y'all understand that Christians really, now, I know in this conscious community, we say ain't no Jesus, and that's another whole thing. But I'm primarily doing this for the show. I want to do stuff for the Christians. Not for the conscious community, because see, sometimes when I'm teaching, we don't know how to teach people. Let me say that again. I paused there for a reason. We don't know how to teach people. We beat people up instead of teaching them. We can actually run the people away from gaining information instead of learning information. Y'all didn't know that. You could beat some people up with it instead of teaching them and guiding them. So my thing is, because that's how I got away, I was taught out of it. I wasn't beat out of it. I was taught out of it. Dr. York, even in his teachings, he taught you out of what you was into. He didn't beat you out of it. He taught you out of it. And he made it so simple. That's what we was kind of going into last night, about how some things, like, we try to sometimes sound so damn intellectual that you go over some people's head sometimes. And I ain't trying to say that some people are dumb, but some things don't have to be so goddamn intellectual. Something can just be basic. Something can just be so plain and simplified. And that's the great thing about Culture Freedom Radio. Y'all ever listen to us over the years? That's why we always just simplified it. We made it simple. what did the commercial that guy that did commercial with the used to have a caveman? It's so easy a caveman can do it. And we caveman are doing it. Y'all know who the caveman I'm talking about. They are doing it. But we try to simplify it. So sometimes, man, we even in our teaching, we just overdo things. We overemphasize. We try to intellectualize. Because somebody called it to a show one time. Man, y'all trying to dumb down the people. I'm like, well, what you mean dumb down the people? Man, y'all, how come y'all ain't trying to, you're not trying to use intellect on the people. You're not trying to sound intellectual. Man, y'all talk to the people like they dumb. Because we wasn't using no Jesse Jackson ass words. We was dumbing down the people. We wasn't trying to use no the Jesse Jackson rap songs on people. Y'all know how Jesse Jackson be doing it. We dumbing down the damn people. Come on, bruh. We trying to be like Polite sometime. Polite to get heavy on y'all ass. Polite to get real heavy on y'all ass and lose the hell out. Y'all be like, what the hell you talking about, bruh? Why didn't you just say this here, this so-and-so? Why didn't you just say it like this? So that's what I mean. So going back, I want to do some shows going into really showing how the Christians say they worship Jesus or follow Jesus when they actually don't. They follow somebody else in that Bible. They follow Paul. Because when y'all go to their churches and listen to them on their church, they always talking about Paul this, Paul that, Paul that. They don't follow that. They don't follow that. And they really ain't Christians. That's another whole show. But we're going to get into that right there, man. It's time to show and prove. It's trying to start teaching, not beating up, but start showing the people and helping the people. I ain't for beating no goddamn body up. Like I told you, I ain't that old brother no more like I used to. When I was them thugging in the street, that's what I used to do, beat people up. Yeah, I'm talking about actually beat. I ain't talking about, with the knowledge. But beat people up. So it's time to get out of that goddamn mindset and stop that, man, because that's more of the vision that we have in our communities. And instead of hurting people, and people are shut down because they feel that because people don't want to let go of what they into anyway. They're trying to hold tight on that because they already been told that these things were going to happen. People going to come at them because of what they believe in. And see, when y'all go at real hard at people, start beating up on them about what they into, that's their conviction they feel it is. Y'all making them grab tighter onto it than what they was already. They grabbed it. Now they feel it's really right because they've been told this was going to happen. They was going to start being persecuted for what they believe in. See, but when you come in there and start teaching them, showing them stuff in their own books and start showing them in there, they gonna be they comfortable, and they'll actually find out. They start reading for themselves. Then they start reading it for their own selves. Like, wait a minute, the light gonna click on. Like, damn, I ain't never looked at this. Reb them told us. Reb them always say so and so, but this ain't what the book actually say. Because see, that most of them don't read the book their own self anyway. They don't study for themselves. Most of them don't even read the book. So when you got to start teaching them that beat people upside the head with the knowledge, that shit don't work, bro. If you start telling me about Kemet, if I study Kemet, y'all see I wear the Ankh, y'all see I rock the Ankh. But, I ain't just all Kemet. But when you start beating people upside the head about Kemet didn't exist, Kemet ain't no goddamn Haru, ain't no so-and-so. You start beating the people upside the head about Kemet, you know what you're going to make them do? You're going to make them hold on to it even tighter because they feel, see, if they coming at me this hard, it must be right. You know how they say about them haters. They see them just haters. They hating on me. I got to be doing something right because they wouldn't be hating on me like this if it wasn't right. They wouldn't be hating on me. They going to hold on to it. But when you start presenting the information from there, especially from going in the Bible, you go into date books and walk them out. That's what I like about the teachings of Dr. York. He go into the books, your books, and show you from your schools of thought. And then you're like, wait a minute, hold up now. Shh, damn, what's up with this here? This my shit. This my doctrine. Damn, now I can see what he's talking about now. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all got to learn. We got to learn how to be teachers again. We got to learn how to be teachers again. Because this conscious community, man, that's why I say, really, man, Culture Freedom Radio, I'm kind of allergic. We allergic to culture. No disrespect to nobody who say y'all in there, but we allergic to that damn conscious community shit because y'all look at what it's doing. It's causing more harm now than helping. It's not been what you call it? Either you're going to be a helper or you're going to be a hinderer. It's been a hinderer. It's been more of a hinderer. Look how many people have falling off. What we say, stay woke. Look how many people don't went to sleep. Look how many people y'all used to see doing stuff who don't went back to sleep, don't fell off. I remember on Blog Talk Radio, man, there was a lot of great radio hosts that had a lot of good shows on there. Shit, a lot of them gone. I don't know where they at. Maybe they got tired or they got frustrated, like I said, sometime I do. And they just like, man, I ain't doing with this no more. The people ain't supporting me, man. The money getting kind of funny because, you know, you got to pay for airtime. The money getting kind of short. I just need to put my money elsewhere back into my own household, man. I can't keep, you know, doing this stuff, man. The people don't want to throw no twos and fews over here to, man, to help out. They don't want to give $1 a month, you know what I'm saying, to help out, man. I can't do this no more. Forget this. You know, some people just went to YouTube because they want to do the monetizing now, you know, trying to get paid off of monetizing, you know, and I can't knock it. It's a business. If you gonna make it out of business, hey, fine. If they gonna give it to you, get it. But some people went over there now. They trying to do that, but that road over there, man, that's a difficult road. You got to damn near like sell your goddamn soul over there on YouTube, man. And sometimes to get that the change they gonna give you. You got to go through all kind of hell to get to the 10,000 damn subscribers. Then you start making money, man. Now you might have to come up instead of kicking just straight knowledge. Now you might have to start coming up and acting a damn fool. You know what I'm saying? Got some girls on there twerking and all that. But you was talking about at first staying out the strip club. Now you putting videos up, people twerking there, goddamn well. You trying to get them 10,000, you start making some money. So it get difficult sometime, man. It do get difficult. So you gotta let me see. Whatever book you subscribe to is your life and ambition. Yeah, I'm trying to read from the chat room right fast. Found out what brother Messiah said. Peace, brother Messiah, and let them invite you into the gate. Don't rob them. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you talk about the book, and also even on the website, the new website we got up too, family. Let me remind you because I do have that up too. The new website, culturefreedomradio.net, culturefreedomradio.net. I got added a section on there with ebooks, free ebooks. Everything on the website is free on there, y'all. So we do have free ebooks. When you go on there, you got several. I got several channels, so y'all know how when you go on the top of it, I have a drop down button, and you see the drop down button that say ebooks. I just have a couple of them. I think like 4 on there right now. And when you go on there, you click on the book. It'll open up to a different page, and you also can download them and all that. So it'll open up to a several page. It'll be a small icon on the actual page itself that says ebooks. But then when you click on that actual PDF book, it'll open up to a whole nother page, a whole large page by itself, and you have it to print it out, download it, and all that. So I got to upload some more books. So throughout the week, I'll be adding more and more books. And I had to say, let y'all know, some portions of the site, you have to sign up to become a member. Why I do that is because we don't need everybody in our mix. So sometimes you have to sign up for it, and everything is free, and like that, your information is not going to be shared like Facebook. We're gonna share your shit with advertisers. We ain't gonna do that. It's just to like make sure we got the right people on our site in certain areas. Certain things are open. Certain things like the blog and news pod is open. But we're going to have the forum page. If you got a business, too, you want to get in that forum page and post up your business in the forum page. And we'll have a lot of stuff in the forum page, but you got to sign up, be a member. Ebooks, that's going to be locked for, and for that reason, because other stuff, getting books, we don't need everybody getting our information. Even though some of the books you can get on the internet and whatever, but we don't need everybody in our mix. So, and it's another thing that's on there locked. I forgot what it is right now, but you just have to be a member. You can log in and stuff like that. You can log in through email, or you can log in through Facebook or Gmail, however you prefer to do it. And it's just like I said, for our security reason, nobody else can be in our mix, in our likely group, whatever, and be all over there. Because we do like how the other website we had, they hacked into it, and when they were hacking into it, going in there, somebody was putting up stuff about, I had open forum, and they were putting all stuff about Viagra, all this bull. See, that's why we had to lock it and all that, man. Come on. So that's why you have to do that. So it's not to get your information, you to sign up so Sunray can sell your information to advertisers. We don't do that. We never did that with the culturefreedomradio.com. Your information was never used for advertisements, none of that. And we don't plan on doing that now. So you can get over to culturefreedomradio.net and get on the website and join in. Brother Gerard, peace to you, peace. But I'm gonna get ready. Let me see. I'm gonna go a little bit longer. But yeah, I just really, like I said, had to come in the house tonight, though, family, and just really to talk about these difficulties of going back for some people that came in about the difficulties of trying to be a good man. And like I said, how this show came about is, like I said, me and one of my younger brothers, we was talking about brother's house, saying that maybe some people, I said, they use it as an excuse. Because that's what I was telling my brother. He was talking about some, he knows some people that don't want to work or whatever because they trying to say that I got a felony, man. I can't get no job, or I can't get the job that I want because I got a felony. I said, man, look, bro, like I'm telling them, shit, I got a record. God damn it, it hadn't stopped me from trying to do what I gotta do. Yeah, when I tried to go in and try to get jobs there, some doors were closed on me, but I had to just keep on and keep on to where I can't say I'm making the money that I want to now because, like I said, I was in the business management, which I'm not into now because everybody they'll bring that up when I try to get in. Now you got a background, we can't hire you, this and that, but it's not stopping me from doing what I'm doing. So I'm not making nowhere near the money I'm supposed to be doing. But y'all know what? I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm not want for nothing. So people like, well, something got to be something. No, I don't want no goddamn Mercedes, so I ain't want for no Mercedes. I don't want no Jaguar, so I ain't want for no goddamn Jaguar. I'm straight. Look, even with the little money, like I said, even the 9 years ago we was doing Blog Talk. Man, like I said, sometime, brother, I wouldn't even come home bringing 200 some goddamn dollars a week home. But we still was doing Blog Talk Radio, putting in, doing blog talks. We still was running our website. We still were doing everything we could, even with that little money that I was bringing home. We still were providing free service to our people with the radios and stuff. So, like I said, it's a lot of stuff, man. People are doing you when you say I can't do that with little money. It's a lot of stuff you can do. It's just how you gonna manage, and it's just what you want out of life. It's just all them in your what they call it. It's your priorities. How you got your priorities. See, I'm not into all this old fancy materialistic stuff. I ain't into that. You know, hell, iPads. Everybody got all these new shit. I'm still on iPad 2. I'm just on the second generation. I ain't into all that old stuff like that. You know, so my priorities is trying to help our people, educate our people. That's my priority. Trying to make sure our people got, be properly educated. And I always say this, y'all, and I got to say it again. I know y'all get tired of hearing me saying it, but I got to mention it because we always got to refer back, giving reference to our elders who came before us. Our good brother, Brother Carter G. Woodson, had the book called The Miseducation of the Negro. We're trying to make sure our people be properly educated because he said if our people was miseducated. So we got to make sure our people get the proper education so we can get out of our situation or somewhat, as they say, maneuver through the matrix. You got to learn you got to know how to maneuver through the matrix. See, some of y'all here don't even know you probably in a matrix unless somebody try to bring it to your attention. It's like what they said, Harriet Tubman. They said, now this is what I heard. They said, Sister Harriet Tubman, peace and blessings to her and her and the Most High be upon her soul. They said she said that she could have freed more slaves only if they knew that they were slaves. I might not be quoting exactly how they said it, but that's a good point. She said she could have freed, more slaves only if they knew that they were slaves. See, some of y'all don't even know that you're being oppressed right now. See, some of us thinking that we have overcome, as Jesse Jackson said, we shall overcome. Yeah, we shall overcome. That's where I'm getting more, y'all. Damn, he slept out. We shall overcome. We have overcame. That's what now we shall, but we have overcome. Bro, Son Ray, ain't no racism no more. What you talking about, bro, Son Ray? Ain't no more racism. But every unarmed black man that got killed went through the white criminal justice system process, and all of them got off. All of them got off. All the black unarmed men been killed. And when all the whole process went on, the white police got off every time. So some ain't right. Something ain't right. But y'all say, ain't no racism. Somebody put on Facebook, damn, I wish I would remember what it was. Somebody put on Facebook, I think that was my brother Bishop Raheem Thomas. Peace, brother Raheem. I think he put up something. They said there was a white man that had been holding a black man in slavery for a couple of years. Wait a minute, this 2017. You mean to tell me they still got black folks in slavery? They still holding black? No, hell no. Y'all ain't gonna make me. That was a fake story. That was fake news. That was what Donald Trump. That was fake news. Shh. Nah, I believe it. I believe it. It's still happening. Y'all go and do search and look up slavery. Do slavery still exist today? And you'll be. Some of y'all ain't gonna be shocked, but some of y'all will be shocked to find that it still exists today. I'm talking about chattel slavery and everything. What we went through here in America is talking about chattel slavery. I'm not talking about indigenous slavery. I'm talking about chattel slavery. You will find that it still exists today. There was a thing they had on that site when I was looking up, and they was talking about some of these countries you go in. They said you can go in different. There's different forms of and levels of slavery. You have sex trafficking, which is a part of slavery. You got the chattel slavery, what our ancestors went through here in America. You know, you got the indigenous servitude. You got different forms of slavery. And they was like talking about India and Mauritania. They said in Mauritania, y'all, check this out. You're 75% likely to go through some kind of slavery or servitude in Mauritania. 75% likely to go through some kind of slavery in Mauritania. Stay my black ass out of Mauritania, because I ain't got a chance. That's it. So, like going back again, what Harriet Tubman said, Sister Harriet Tubman, that Black Moses, she could have saved or helped rescue a lot of more black people if they only knew that they were being oppressed. So we can help a lot of our people only if they knew they were being oppressed. Only if they knew that they talk about, I know my rights. I know the law. I know the law. Oh, that's what get me sometimes when people say, I know my rights. I know my right. I was like, oh, brother, you finna get your head whooped. What rights you got, bro? The white man wrote the right. Y'all look. People like, say, we got to study the law. That's what's going to get us free. What law, bruh? You mean which law you going to study that's going to help you get free? See, the law is what's going to get us free. What law? I heard a white boy talking about this the other day. And I was like, God damn, I didn't think about that. He was talking about the law again. He was talking about the law. And they was talking about that movie, what was that movie? God damn. About when in the Carolinas, where the black and white, there was a white guy married to a black woman or something like that. I forget the damn name. Loving. That's it. Loving. He said, man, it was a law on the books. Y'all know it. That where black people, white and blacks couldn't marry each other. That was a law. That was the law of the land that's here in America. So when we say we got to learn the law, what goddamn law? The law is what's going to free us. What goddamn law? The white man law is what's, goddamn it, look, he put Jim Crow was a law. We said Jim Crow law. Black codes, all of these different laws that were written by him. So what goddamn law are you going to use that's going to help free us when he the one writing the damn laws? That's crazy as hell. Look, he make the rules, he break the rules. Like we looking at Donald Trump right now. He breaking every damn rule that he can possibly break. He ain't giving a damn about no rules. So what law we going to get free by? Huh? If we not writing the laws our own selves, ain't no damn freedom under no law. Not these laws they write. They getting on y'all backside right now because y'all don't want to stand for the national anthem. You want to take a kneel down on the national anthem. And I keep telling y'all, get your ass up off your knees anyway. You ain't got no business down on your damn knees unless you finna pray. Or you on your knees looking for your shoes under the bed. Y'all remember we were looking for our shoes under the bed when you get ready to go to school. Unless you're looking for your shoes under the bed, get your ass off your knees. If you're a warrior, you had to stand up on your goddamn feet. You fight on your feet, not on your knees, unless you was a sniper and you're trying to get you a good shot. I ain't trying to say no terrorism. That's the only time you got to be. Stand up on your feet, black man. Get up off the goddamn knees. But they trying to make you stand up for the national anthem because you saying that we don't get no justice for unarmed black men getting killed. And now they're going to tell you, well, the law said you better stand for the national anthem. What? How did you get me fighting for unarmed black men and now you come with this national anthem? See, they're going to make it a law where your ass better stand for this national anthem or go to jail. Y'all heard what Donald Trump said. Y'all heard what Jerry Jones them said. See? But we ain't got no problem. We ain't got no problem in America. Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem, son Ray. Everything is cool. Well, we seen the video. Let me see. Rima Black said in there. We seen the one video posted of the Nature Boy and the Reflection family in Puerto Rico. Yeah, there's a video with this brother called the Nature Boy. I never heard of him until I seen the video on Facebook with somebody called him the Nature Boy, and he says, and the Reflection family, how they're being held hostage in Puerto Rico. So y'all, I know y'all seeing that on Facebook. It's being circulated throughout Facebook. Folks ain't got no love for you, man. And he was talking about that, man. He was going in, too. He was dropping some hardcore knowledge on that, too. Folks don't give a damn about you and that law. They're making laws against your black ass to keep you. And excuse me, y'all. They keeping their laws they pass, family. Look, it ain't for you. My good brother, P said that the laws, when they pass these laws or they write these laws, is to protect them against you. The laws, when they write these laws, he's sure enough right about that. They write these laws to protect them against you. It's not to protect you against them. We go back to the Dred Scott case. Y'all remember the famous Dred Scott case. And in that case, or in that Dred Scott decision, there was a Supreme Court justice named Judge Taney. What did Judge Taney say in that case against Dred Scott? He said, never have and never will Negroes will have any rights that the white man will respect. Y'all go and look that case up, and let me say it one more time. He said the Negroes never have and never will have any rights that the white man will respect. So who tell me about the law, study the law, when there were laws on the books saying that the black man, the black family, or they call us slaves at that time, it was a law that you couldn't read or get an education. You couldn't marry with them. I ain't got no problem with them marrying. I don't want to marry their ass anyway, so they could have kept that law in the book. I ain't got no problem with that one. But you couldn't marry, have an interracial relationship or marry. So what laws we gonna use, fam? What laws we gonna use? Unless we got our own. That's it. We got our, so I don't know what y'all gonna do, man. What we gonna do, man? What's we gonna do? What's we gonna do? That's what I want to know. What's we gonna do? So quit trying to think these goddamn laws on the book. Quit trying to, when the police pull your ass over and all this shit, I know my rights. I know my rights. That's what get me so sad. Every time I see a video and they like, I know my rights, I say, oh shit, this ain't finna turn out good. This ain't finna turn out real good right here. And I primarily now, I just turn them goddamn videos off. I hate to even see us really share that stuff on social media like that, because it's really an embarrassment. I hate to see it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I hate to see it. It hurts, because I know the outcome was finna happen, because these people being misguided, thinking that these people really give you some goddamn rights and acknowledge you with them rights. Nah. Only rights they gonna give your ass is civil rights. Well, like I said, when they kill you, they can beat you down all day damn long, but neither one of them gonna go to jail. They just gonna give you a little money, because that's what they gonna say black folks all they want anyway is a little change. We'll do something strange for some change. They say they're gonna give you a little money, so they'll give you some civil lawsuit, like Mike Brown, Trayvon Martin. They give y'all a little money. But will they ever go to jail? And will y'all ever get some justice out of one of them going to jail? Nope. They give you some money though, and then they're gonna find a way to get that money right back out of you, because they know sometime you're gonna go out and buy some. You're gonna spend it foolishly. Who was that, brother? My good brother, Khalid Abdul Muhammad, the General Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. May the peace and blessings of the ancestors be upon him, because he is one of the ancestors amongst us now, and some of us walk in the spirit of Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. But he said one time, man, it's foolish. If they gave us reparation, they will make sure they get it back. They so clever, they will get it back, because why? He said they would go out and make some reparations Lexus. They would make some damn reparation houses. They will make some reparation gold teeth. Whatever way, they gonna get their money back because they know some of us gonna be foolish if they gave us reparation and then it came in money, because we ain't gonna get no goddamn 40 acres in a mule. Now, what the hell you gonna do with a mule nowadays? But it might be a gas saver. It might be a gas saver. But I don't know. But if they gave us reparations money now, we'll give it all back. Some of us gonna spend it foolishness. We're gonna go get some bling bling like Lil Wayne. Now we're gonna bling bling everything around me, bling bling. Y'all know what I mean. My bad. They're gonna give it back. So they know when they kill one of us, that's what they're gonna do. They're just gonna give us money. Cause they think that's all we want. Because they hear a lot of us talk about, I gotta get this money, dog. Man, money over everything, dog. That's all. They got to get this money, bruh. I ain't giving a damn. I got to get this cheese. So your money or this fiat money is more valuable than your life. So you don't care about anything else. You just got to get this money. That's all you want. So that's why they would do that and just pay you off. Because that's all they know that you want now. Money. And then when you get all this money and then you get the shit, man, you be like, what was that, next Friday, you can't pay your taxes. You don't got this big old house and all of that, and you can't pay the taxes on it. They got you now. They got you. You put all your money to pay down and get that house, the car and all of that, and decorate it and fix it up. Now you can't pay the taxes. Now they finna get it all back. Your son, your daughter, whoever it was that died and got killed, they gone. And now all of your material stuff that you spent all that money on foolishly with, it's finna go too. They finna take all that back. You didn't use that money to start any businesses, to get your other people off the white man job, as we say, off the plantation. You didn't use that to start business in the community. Get these Arabs out of our goddamn community. You didn't start your own mom and pop stores back like we used to and start bringing some financial stability back in our community. You ain't using that money for that. You want to buy you some damn rims to put on your car. Some $5,000 rim, $4,000, probably some $10,000 rim. Somebody told me, goddamn, what's that fool name? Young Thug. Got $85,000 damn toe ring. I said, what? A young brother was telling me, I said, a toe ring? I said, hold on, brother. Wait a minute. Whoa. A toe ring? I got to drink to that. I got to put like Woodrow. I got to drink to that, y'all. I can't believe it. My bad. A toe ring, $85,000 toe ring, bro. I said, wait a minute now. What a brother doing with toe ring? First of all, he must gonna have on some goddamn flip-flops or some sandals, some of them Jesus sandals. Because for a brother to have on a goddamn toe ring, I don't see no sisters running around here with toe rings. And then a brother gonna spend $85,000 on a toe ring. See, that's that foolishness that we talking about. That's that craziness that we talking about. It's difficult, man, sometimes being a good man, because your ass got to have a good mind, too. You got to have a good mind to stand strong with this one right here, bro. But, man, fam, I got to get ready to get up out this piece, man. But like I said, I apologize because earlier for coming on late, and because I was trying to actually, they said, let me see it. They said they had no rights to. Yep. They said you don't, man. That right shit, man. Y'all can keep singing that song, man, all y'all want, man. But more y'all sing that song, man. Hey, we got rights. This so and so right. Nah. I was gonna say something. I'm gonna leave it alone. I was gonna say something. I'm gonna leave it alone. I was gonna say something, but y'all know how Culture Freedom. We just say how we really feel. But goddamn it, I want to see it. Fuck it. Let me see it. I get in trouble. Here we go. We got some of our sisters and brothers who call themselves Moors out there. I ain't got no problem with you saying that what you are. But you say some of y'all teach that we gotta learn the law. We gotta learn the law of the land, the law of the Constitution, and all of this. Wait a minute, y'all. What law? Now, if you telling me the law as we were the original people or aboriginal people on this land, well, before the Europeans set up what he established, I ride with that. If it was the law or whatever we had when we was in Morocco, I know, damn, that was difficult to say that, because some of y'all gonna say this was Morocco, whatever. So whatever we was at, we talking about that right there. Not this bullshiggity that these Europeans set up. That ain't gonna get nowhere, dog. That ain't gonna get nowhere, bruh. I ain't mean to call y'all dog. That ain't gonna get nowhere. Y'all giving me that we got to follow and guide, go by. I understand. I ride with y'all on that. Like I said, I ain't trying to beat up on y'all, man. It ain't like that. But don't come telling me about this shit and these goddamn bouncers they ain't going with it, bruh, and following this guideline. We seeing every time our people talk about I know my rights, I got rights. They getting the hell knocked out of them. They getting shot and killed because they hollering. They don't went to one of these seminars or one of these lectures. Don't pay some goddamn money for some goddamn cards, ID cards, and somebody don't told them you got your rights. If you show these cards, they got their rights. I seen a brother on the video. The police was trying to tell him to let down his window, and he had no lighter. Well, you can't mess with me, sir. I'm this, I'm that. He started showing the cards. The police was, man, god damn, for a white police, boy, he had some patience. The dude started praying. Lord Jesus, so and so. I'm gonna tell y'all. That time I was like, man, knock that mother, beat his ass for being so goddamn foolishness. That time I was cheering for the goddamn police, y'all. I don't mean no harm. I was cheering for the police because that was flat out silly. Only thing you had to do was show your goddamn ID and you would have been on your goddamn way. But you acting a goddamn fool talking about these damn lit cars and reading shit off these fucking cue cards. And then you gonna start praying, Lord, get these demons away from my window. Get these doors away from... And they did that shit for I don't know how long, bro. Fam. And the police got sick of that shit. They got the assault rifle, went to the front of the car, man. Get out the car. Oh, Lord, please help us. They finna do this to us. Get these demons away. Then the police just busted one out the car. So all this shit would have been prevented. Only thing you had to do when they asked you to show some ID, just show some goddamn ID. Because you in their land, you under their laws. Man, look, we behind enemy lines, as they say. So simple. And I'm going to give y'all personal experience one more time. I have been pulled over by the police several goddamn times. So just so happened, all praise to the Most High and the elders. That ain't happened in a long time because I've been keeping myself straight. But when I was out here just driving real bogus, man, one day I had all my briefcase. I was getting ready to go to work. I drove right in front of I ran the damn stop sign in front of the police and ran in front of their ass. I don't know what the hell my mind was at. Because I'm going to work. I got to get ready to open up the store. And so I'm trying to hurry up, go pick up one of the employees, and we trying to get to work. But I had all my Dr. York books and everything in the back seat of my briefcase. Police pulled me over. I'm like, God damn, man, where you going, man? Did you see us? I'm like, it was two white police. I'm like, man, nah. I said, man, I ain't see. They like, where your ID? I said, look here, man. I'm finna be honest with y'all. Because I had driving on suspended lights. I said, I'm finna be honest with y'all. I ain't finna waste y'all time. Man, I ain't got no license. They like, well, you got an ID? I was like, yeah. I said, man, my license suspended. I said, I ain't even finna waste y'all time. I ain't finna play them games with y'all. Because I used to lie. I said, yeah. They're like, no, your license suspended. And I be playing, nah, I'm like, then I ass go to jail or whatever. And he towed my car and everything. So I'm like, man, damn, why don't you goddamn be honest? So anyway, and that what the police tell me, man, you just tell us, man, you ain't got no license, bro. You ain't had to be lying. And so sometimes they lie to you, man. They gonna take your ass in, because they feel you lying to them. But anyway, so man, I ain't gonna waste y'all time. So they asked for my ID. So they went back and ran it in. They like, you know what? Yeah, you were right. Your license is suspended. They said, well, and then one police, he was back there checking my ID, make sure I ain't got no warrants. The other police, he seen the briefcase back there. He said, what you got back there in the briefcase? I said, man, know some books. He was like, man, can I just check it and make sure you ain't got no weapons or nothing? I'm like, damn, I'm just total fool. I ain't got some books. But here you go. I know I got two white police officers. And I like, shit, man, I ain't finna make no heat on. So I opened them books, opened up the briefcase, showed him. He seen all the books in it. You know, Dr. York had on there, he had a lot of, symbols. You know, I know the books that Dr. York may have. He had some, probably had the Masonic symbols on it. He had some with the star and crest and all these type of symbols. So the white boy started, man, talking to me about the books. He was like, yeah, you know what? My dad had a book with a symbol like that. And he started asking me, he started asking me, talking to me about different questions. Man, the white boy was more concerned about the damn information in the books. Yeah, man, I know about some of this stuff right here, and so and so. He like, oh yeah. He said you into some heavy stuff, ain't? I'm like, nah, it ain't nothing heavy. Man, he started concerned about the books. Then they came back and gave me. He said, yeah, man, since you were on it, yeah, we do. We ain't gonna tow your car. No, we just gonna give you a citation and stuff like that. All you gotta do is just go downtown. They gonna process, take your picture and stuff. You go to court, man. Just go on, try to get your license straight. And they said, by the time you go to court, they said, but man, one thing about it, they said, look, you ain't supposed to be driving on suspended license, but if you're gonna drive, man, quit running them goddamn stop signs. They said, look, if your tag, look, they were telling me what to do. They was like, if you got your tag straight, your lights, your signal lights and all that, and quit running them damn stop signs, man, we'll never know you ain't got no license. They were trying to school me up on game how to drive without license. That's all they told me. And told me going on about my business. It happened several times. I had another time I was doing it. Police pulled me over. White police pulled me over. The young white boy police pulled me over. And at the time I had bought this other car from my one of my partners. And his mom was she was a sergeant for the police department, and they still had a lot of his stuff in the car. She had police jackets and all this stuff in the back of the car. And anyway, when the police pulled me over, man, they end up searching the car and stuff like that because I ain't had no lights. He searched the car and they seen them police jackets, so he ended up, man, that was like a red flag. What the hell you doing with the police jackets and stuff? I said, man, this is my partner car and all that, man. In the time, man, I couldn't find his goddamn telephone number. I ain't had a phone with me, his number and all that shit. And I'm like, man, I'm a pure wreck. I'm like, God damn. So anyway, they called back up. They called some lieutenants out there. It was 3 black lieutenants came out. Boy, the goddamn situation got bad. Y'all know how they said, what Ice Cube them said, black cop showing out for the white cop. When the black police came, it was several white police came. They was already there. But when the white police came, the black lieutenants them came, they was like, yeah, we found this stuff in the back of the car. He got police jackets and stuff like that in the car. I like, man, this ain't mine. My friend, his mama, I couldn't remember what department she was in because I remember he just told me one. I said, I think she a sergeant in the domestic violence squad. He was like, what's her name? I said, shit, I don't know her name. I said, I know his name, Harris. I told him his name. So they started trying to call down there and shit. And anyway, the black police, I tell you what, the 3 black lieutenants come out there like they finna go eat some goddamn. I'm gonna have to put stereotype. Like they finna go to Church's Chicken and eat some goddamn chicken in some motherfucking well on their lunch break. Like, I tell you what, just go ahead and run his ass in. That's what they said. Go ahead and run his ass in and give him a robbery charge for impersonating the office and all that. I'm like, goddamn, bro, this ain't mine, man. I ain't steal this. They said, no, well, you can't tell us where you got it from. I said, bro, I ain't steal this. This is my partner car, man. I said, man, this happened. I left the phone at home with his number. Man, they had scared the hell out of me, man. Them black ass bastards, and excuse my friend, man, they scared the hell out. They were telling my man, take me down and give me robbery charge. And the white police was cool. They was straight. But end up in the end, the white police, man, when they got through, they just took the jackets and all that stuff. They're like, man, we just gonna give you a citation and this and that. We supposed to pull your car and all that. He's like, look, bro. He said, but now look, when I pull off, he said, when I get around that corner, man, if you get in this car and you drive off, I ain't seen nothing. He said, I ain't telling you to drive, which he was. He was giving me a heads up. He said, you gone, man. You can go on, just go and do what you do. And he said, if another police pull you over in the process of going home, just show them your citation, and they're going to let you, they got to let you go because you already got a citation. They can't give you 2 citations. They would pick me up on game. But see, if I had played all of those bullshit, man, what y'all stop me over, man, pull me over for? I know my rights. I'm indigenous in this goddamn land. I'm the original black man in this goddamn land. I'm the original black man on this planet. See there? If I had got out there with all of those silly shit, an enemy behind enemy lines, that would have been my ass, Mr. Postman. That's your ass, Mr. Postman. I would have been, man, I would have put more, like I said, put myself in a compromising position that I ain't even have to be in. You know what I'm saying? It just certain things, like I said, when I see these videos, and some people, like, they just be walking down the street, come here. And we know the cars are stacked against us. We know this, the 3 reference, yeah. And we know this, bro. But y'all, that's why I said you got to know how to play the game. You know how to play the game. Like they said, man, learn to live another day. So if we notice the cars are stacked against us, man, just do what you get. Man, look, they stopping you going down the street, even though you know they bullshit. And a lot of these they be trying to just do the police just be trying to do shit because they bored as hell. The white police is just bored as hell. And they ain't got nothing to do. And they just trying to see how you going to react. That's it. Because they already know they got this white privilege. They know they can do this here and ain't nothing going to happen. So when they come to you, messing with you, come here, man. Where you going? Come here. You got some ID? Because it is against the law for you to, y'all know that it's against the law for you to walk around with ID without no ID. I know it is in Tennessee. I don't know about everywhere, but it's against the law for you to walk around without no ID. They can take you to jail for not having ID. Y'all didn't know that. So some of y'all don't want to refuse to show your ID. You come to Tennessee and don't want to show your goddamn ID. Your ass going to jail. So it is against the law to not have ID. So people be telling you to follow the law, study the law. The law says here in Tennessee that you have to have ID on you at all times. If you don't have ID, they would take your ass to jail for being a John Doe. Your ass or a Jane Doe, females. Your ass going to jail. That's the law. So when you tell me to follow the law says I'm supposed to have ID on me at all times so I can go to jail. I don't give a damn. You riding down the street on a bicycle, your ass better have some ID. You get pulled over. You walking, you got to have some ID to identify yourself, to show who you are. Especially when we living in this society now of what they call post-terrorism. With all this terrorism, you better have some goddamn ID to identify yourself. And just for instance, your ass something might happen to you. They don't even know who to call to help you. To verify, you just lost. You laid up in the goddamn hospital, John Doe. Don't nobody even know who you are. Can't nobody identify you so they can help and get you no help. So all of that, man, I ain't got no ID. I'm sorry, and I'm this, I'm that. Solve the goddamn problem and get your black ass home. Simple as that, man. Quit making problems for yourself. So like I said, when I see these videos and I see these things like that happen, I just shake my damn head, man. I just shake my head, cause and I know cause I see the outcome ain't finna be good. And I'm gonna say this, y'all. I know I'm gonna get in trouble. Even with this situation with our sister Sandra Bland, that situation didn't have to go that way. That sister didn't have to go that way. Our good brother Eric Gardner, it didn't have to go that way. I know some of y'all gonna disagree with me. Fuck that, son Ray. Man, you can't let these bouncers, man, come up on you, bruh, and mess with you, bruh. They ain't have no right. You ain't got no right, bruh. That's what I'm trying to fucking tell you. Excuse me, elders. You don't have no rights when they come to these bastards. That's why they keep doing what they doing and getting away with it. I'm not telling you be no punk. Be no punk about it. But I'm telling you got to learn how to maneuver, man, and get out of these certain situations. Get your ass out of these compromising situations. Be smart about the situation. They teach with the Panther Party. They had this program. They teach how to deal with the police. Y'all can go and look that one up with the with Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, the General Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. He did a lecture what he was talking about, how to deal with the police. Y'all can look that up on YouTube. How to deal with the police. See, this is what we got to learn. See, that's why we better start teaching our people and educating our people so our people can quit getting messed up and getting messed over because we're not getting the proper teachings no more. Y'all better learn this shit. And like I said, it's not to make you no coward or making you no punk for these folks. It's just you better learn how to get out of these situations. And so, man, look, you got to learn this shit. So when you're talking about my rights, y'all better learn what your right, but it's truly what your right is. Because your right ain't the same as they rights. They got a right to go upside your goddamn head. And let me give y'all something about the Eric Garner thing, why I say what I said. Look up the Virginia Code or the Virginia law. Back in the Virginia law, they had this thing, and this is what happened with Eric Garner. And all of these brothers, right, and sisters, even our sister Sandra Bland, what happened, they noticed when all of these incidents, and I tell y'all, that's why I always know when I hear this word right here, stop resisting, stop resisting. I know the situation is not going to be good. Code word, key words, stop resisting. The Virginia Code, I can't remember. Y'all can look it up because I don't have it dead off the top of my head in hand. But the Virginia Code, they had this thing they had in Virginia. But this goes all over. It ain't just damn Virginia. But they had it over here. That's just one of the corporations, though. The Virginia company that started this. But they had it in the process. They said that if a slave master, the slave master wife, or the overseer, if they killed a slave in the process of the slave resisting, they cannot be charged with a felony. A felony was murder. They couldn't be charged with a felony. Let me tell y'all that one more time. It said if the slave master or if his wife or an overseer killed a slave in the process of trying to punish. I left that part out. Of trying to punish the slave, and the slave were resisting his punishment, getting his punishment, and he killed them. He cannot be charged with a felony for murder. Let's look at this now, Eric Garner. Oh, now this make a little sense. What was Eric Garner doing? What they say? Resisting. Stop resisting. Eric Garner, stop resisting. Stop resisting. And he got killed. What was the punish? The police are the overseers. Y'all know about this shit. Y'all know how this stuff really worked. The situation. Y'all know how it really worked. So the police was the overseers. They are the overseers out here. They are deputized to be the overseers. And so Eric Garner, he was resisting. And in the process of them trying to punish him, what was the punishment, Brother Sunray? What you talking about? What's the punishment, Brother Sunray? I'm trying to cut this off. The punishment was him going to jail. Him going to jail. That was the punishment. So he was going to have to go to jail. So that would be his punishment. So in the process, he was resisting the punishment of him going to jail. So they killed him in the process. They choked him out. They killed him in the process of him of them trying to give him his punishment of going to jail. They killed him. Sandra Bland, same thing. When her and that police, that happened with they police. Mike Brown, all of these situations, this Virginia code came into play. Notice what happened. Did either one of those police go to jail? That they murdered those people. So that murder, that was a felony. That's a felony. Because it's murder. Was his first degree, second degree, whatever. Manslaughter, that is a felony. And what does the Virginia Code or the Virginia law says? That if you kill them in the process of trying to punish them and they're resisting, you cannot be charged with a felony. Notice Officer Darren that killed Mike Brown did not get charged with a felony. He did not get charged with murder. He was freed. All of those police in that situation with our brother Eric Garner, all of them got off. None of them got charged with murder. Now, they tried to go back and charge the sergeant, a female sergeant, with that murder. They tried to charge her, and she didn't even do nothing because they just tried to charge her because she was a supervisor. And then, plus, she was black. Even with the situation what was in Baltimore with our other brother got killed, Walter Scott, all of it, they never got charged with the crime. So we talk about obey the law. The law says in the Virginia Code, which still they tell y'all, it's still on the book, it's still the play. Y'all just look it up, man. Do the knowledge. That's what we say in the country community, the knowledge. Do the knowledge. And that's why we have to understand why they get off on all of these charges, because of those slave laws that was in play, that was originated back in the 1800s, 1700s, whenever the hell. They still using those on us today. Whether y'all want to say that we've been emancipated. Okay, that's what you think. Whether you want to say we got civil rights now, Brother Sunray, if that's what you think. We have overcome, Sunray, if that's what you think. If we got more rights than Brother Sunray, we better off than what we were long time ago. Now, somewhat to a degree, I would agree with you. We ain't on horse and buggies no more. Some of us riding Jaguar, we riding Lexus. We have better somewhat living conditions. I agree with you on some of that. But that don't mean we really, as a race of people, really better off, because we still have oppression. We still have the same shit that was going on back in the day. We still fighting for justice in this country. Ain't that's what they saying today? They still fighting. We're still fighting for rights in this country right now. Ain't that what the whole thing about Colin Kaepernick and kneeling down and all of this stuff is all about? So how in the hell we still off better than a long time ago? How is it when we still have this? If we was better off, we shouldn't have this at all. We shouldn't have none of this stuff going on at all. There shouldn't be none of this fighting for equality and all of this stuff. They said a home of the free and a home of the brave. They want us to stand for the national anthem and all of this shit and it says that the home of the free and the home of the brave. Wait a minute, you say the home of the free, but I'm not free to walk down the street without being harassed, huh? What a freedom part come at that you want me to stand for the national anthem, put my goddamn hand over the heart, and say some shit that don't really apply to me? Wait a minute. Hold up. We say it in the hood. There's a saying that said, "Where they do that at?" So what we do that at? Well, we stand for something. We said that ain't being real, dog. Let's take it to the hood right fast. We said that ain't real being real, dog. You got to be real to yourself. So I stand here with my hand over my heart and say these national anthems, the home of the free and the home of the brave, and I ain't free to walk down the street without being harassed in my own goddamn community. How am I free? How am I free? Come on. I ain't gonna say shit that don't belong to me. So I can't stand there and put my hand over my heart and say that, cause how we say it in the hood, they'll take my hood pass, as they say. Son Ray, you ain't being real. So we, as so-called black people, we ain't being real with ourselves. Unless you believe that, unless you one of the ones that Harriet Tubman was talking about, that she couldn't free because you didn't know that you was a slave, or she can't free you because you didn't know that you were being oppressed. So unless you one of those, you would stand there, man, strong with your hand over your heart, willingly with your hand over your heart, and pledge allegiance and all of that old stuff. My country, all that old, I don't even remember that shit. You would stand there and you would do that because you think you a part of the fabric of America now. You think that you have overcome. You think that. So it is what it is, man. And there's a dude that be on the radio here. He said it is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. And it damn sure is. That's the way it is. Hey, man, I want to thank y'all for tuning in right here for the Culture Freedom Radio Network one more time. Hey, I am your brother Son Ray 9 up in this house right here. Man, like I said, it was difficult trying to get in, just like the topic said. It was difficult, man, trying to get in here today, man. And I apologize one more time. I couldn't get the phone lines up, and that's what's happened, why I couldn't get in. Everything, when I tried to have the phone lines, I had them, man. I had it. But everything started running real slow. So it's something else I got to tweak to get fixed, so we can do these phone lines on here, man. Because I really want the family to be able to call in and chime in and do these shows, and that's how it got to be. I want these phone lines, so we're still working on that, family. Hey, and don't forget though, really do for this here, go and join the business page, because that's what I'm trying to get over there and start streaming from the business page. That's Culture Freedom Radio Network. Go over there and hit that like button and follow the business page, because that's the one I'm really trying to get over there, and we're gonna stream live from that. We got our brother Mr. Savannah Black. Y'all check him out. I got it in the chat room, Michael Orr. Y'all check the brother out, and we're gonna bring Culture Freedom Radio like this here, and we're gonna do some live shows together. And then we're gonna have some shows where we're gonna actually be doing some separate shows as well. Y'all might see Mr. Vander Black has his brand, he has his network called All Black Everything, but he's gonna have some shows that he's gonna be doing, and we want to get over there and do it on the business page. Because see, like right now I'm just doing it on my own personal page. We want to do it over there on the network page, so we can have it separate thing and have the separate shows, because we might try to have a couple of different hosts on, and that's what I'm hoping we can do. We can build the network back up like we did on Blog Talk one time. We have several shows and things just going on. So you might just see me on one night with the Son Ray 9 show, and I just be on, and I have some people coming through, and then you see one night you might see All Black Everything with Mr. Savannah Black. He's on. And shit, I hope we can get some sisters up in here. That's what I want to see, some sisters come on and get back in the mix, man, and do some shows. Because look, man, we get tired of seeing brothers always out here in the forefront. Now, I ain't trying to say you don't got to get on the battlefield with the boots on, but I'm just saying we would like to have our sisters out here talking about some stuff and trying to educate their sisters as well and doing these shows. Because I remember back in the days, we had our good sisters. I got to go way back, man. God damn, we've been doing this a long time. We had our sister Tiffany, when we first started off with our brother Eric and I. We had his sister Tiffany. Dijon used to come on. Mama Pearl. Oh, I said peace and love to my good sister Mama Pearl. Peace and love to you. The ancient newcomer Mama Pearl. Man, that was one of the foundations, man, on Culture Freedom. They were the sisters. Let me say this right fast. The sisters will have always been. That's why I love the sisterhood. Because when Culture Freedom and Brother Eric and I, when we first got started, when we was a Brother Eric and Brother Son Ray 9 show, the sisters were always the support. The sisters what built us up. The sisters what made Culture Freedom Radio and Brother Eric and Son Ray 9 what they are today. I got to say that. Like I said, so big up to the mamas. We always talk about the, the goddess or the God. The black woman is God. Them black women created Culture Freedom Radio. I'm going to tell y'all that. It was Mama Pearl, and we had a lot of other sisters, Sister Mocha Soul. We had a lot of sisters that came through. We had our good sister, Lady D. Peace to our good sister, Lady D, had her show. One of the first sisters that actually had a show right there on Culture Freedom Radio. I got to say that. She was the first sister that had her show on Culture Freedom Radio. It was called Mind Magic with Sister Lady D. Peace to your sister Lady D on here. Yeah, she did, because she did a show. She just used to just listen to the show. And I'm going to give y'all a rundown. Hope she don't mind me telling a little bit. She used to just listen to the show. And then one day we talk on, I guess, Facebook Messenger or something like that. We correspond. And then I was doing the shows on Spreaker. I do talk shows on Blog Talk, and I do my music shows on Spreaker. And then she did a demo show on Spreaker, like they used to do back in the day. You try to do a record company, you do a demo tape. So she did like a little demo show, and with her doing the demo tape, I heard the demo that she did, and I was like, man, I was like, man, Barry Gordy. Then I was like, So that's a good voice. I said, she'll make a good radio host. And I still listen today like a talent scout. And I was listening to it and I was like, damn, she'll make a good radio host. And I told her, I said, you know, would you like to come on Culture Freedom Radio? You can get your own show over there and so. And she did. She came over there on Mind Magic. I mean, I started her show Mind Magic. She did a lot of shows on there for a while. Then she went on, to do her own, some more things. And hey, that's cool. But she did her own thing. But she came over. So that's the first sister that we had over there doing her own show on Culture Freedom Radio. And later on, we had Mama Pearl come on her show. She had Strange Fruit. She already had her own network. Then she had Strange Fruit Rising. And then she had then we had our sister Tria. Peace to our sister Tria. Man, doing that spoken word. Woo-hoo-hoo-wee. Doing that poetry and that spoken word, Sister Tria. But her show was all black everything that she did on Monday nights. So, man, we had a network, powerful network, and I hope to see it get up and going again. And there was the sisters that came through on the network and was doing some great things. So we hope we can get that in the house again, get some sisters on to do some shows. And even Mrs. Vanna Black came through when he did it. Presley, he was on Spreaker, and I gotta say this, I don't want to tell everybody business. And then Brother Black, he was on, I seen him on, he was listening to the show as well. And I seen his shows he did on YouTube. He was doing YouTube. And then I seen he did some shows on Spreaker as well. He was doing shows on Spreaker, and I was like, man, I listened to the show he was doing about some preachers and stuff, and I'm like, this brother need a platform. He needs something to get his message out. That time Culture Freedom, we had already been established. I said, he needs something, man. His message got to be out. He got, because Spreaker, yeah, he just not getting on Spreaker. He need a platform to get that message out, man. I said, that brother, man, he coming hard. He need that exposure. He needs something to come out. So I asked the brother, hey, man, you want to come on over there? And he was, they said, mighty obliged. As the country folk would say, he was mighty obliged. And he actually came over here to Culture Freedom Radio, man, and was doing it from there. Boy, it was on. It was on. That Mr. Savannah Black Conscious Attack on Saturday night. Shit, man, wasn't no club, Jack. You sitting there and watching listen to you some Mr. Savannah Black. Man, Black was coming hard, Jack. Bro, y'all, man, Culture Freedom, but y'all don't know about Culture Freedom, man, back in the day. Y'all better go in them archives on Blog Talk and check them out. Mr. Vanna Black came in hard, man, I'm telling you. So I appreciate everybody that came through and just had that opportunity to come through. Like I said, we looking, man, and hoping some more people come through and want to do some podcasts and do this, because you got to get your voice out. Look, we've been doing this for like 9 years, so we kind of like somewhat established. It's kind of been in a row now. I'm gonna tell y'all now, you ain't gonna get the Sinetta exposure like Sinetta them. I'm just gonna be honest, cause it ain't that, cause we ain't on that type platform, and we don't do the type of stuff they do. So we might not have that exposure like they doing. Cause see, some people, y'all know, some people, like I'm gonna say, they cult to personality. They like personality worship. We ain't them. We ain't them type dudes. We ain't with that all right there. So we kind of like bump heads with that. So y'all ain't gonna have that now. So I'm finna let you know that now. So, but we stand our ground on a platform that what we do, and we've been doing it for a long time, and sincere love. And so the people that listen to us have been following us along, like our good brother Stanley. Brother Stanley been listening to us for a long time. I ain't gonna call your whole name, brother. Brother Stanley been listening to us for a long time, for some years. My sister Deborah, peace to my sister, the head to poo to my sister Deborah. Sister Deborah been listening to us for a long time. She used to call into the show. She been listening to us for a couple of years. We got our sister Lady Fatima, and even our sister Deborah now. She's I appreciate the sisters in our group that we have. She's actually administrator on the website, so she helped promote a lot of information, not promote, but put a lot of information on the website and share the information to try to uplift. Because she's been in this liberation thing for a while, family. She's been doing this stuff now. She been around with all the pioneers and elders. And I'm gonna tell y'all, first thing I ever heard of a Queen Mother Moore was our good sister Bora. We'll talk about Queen Mother Moore, and I started learning about Queen Mother Moore, listening about Queen Mother Moore with the New Republic of Africa, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's who Sister Deborah used to talk about, Queen Mother Moore. So yeah, she put us on to the Queen Mother Moore, and man, it just been a ride, fam. And for a brother like me, man, I am privileged. I have been privileged. Like I said, through all I've been through, I've been through, and the difficulties I might have been through, man, it's been a privilege. Like Brother Black just said, he appreciate the opportunity. No, I appreciate y'all, man. Really appreciate y'all, because let me share a little bit. I said I was gonna get ready to go. I know it's after 10 o'clock, but hell, I ain't gotta worry about it. I gotta work. It's cool. I gotta say this right fast and show y'all how this thing really work, man. I appreciate everybody coming through, and that's what's, like I said, to keep me going, because everybody who have came through and participated on dealing with Culture Freedom Radio, it be a struggle. And I ain't gonna say, man, all the time we always got together. Like y'all remember that TV show Behind the Scenes and all of this stuff unsung. They show y'all how a lot of brothers and stuff always get into it and stuff like that, and they be interfighting with the groups and stuff, the Bobby Browns and all the Temptation. They be fighting and all that. Y'all, Culture Freedom been the same way. Culture Freedom ain't no difference. We have our little things too. We do. We did and we do. Well, we ain't really like that now more, but we did, man. We had a lot of beef with each other, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. We had, and can I tell it, family? We had a lot of brothers who was on the show the network with each other. They didn't like each other. I know that's hard to say when we that damn it been doing these shows together and we come on here, but you had a lot of brothers didn't like each other. We had a lot of fighting with that. Some people probably didn't like the way Brother how Sunray was doing things, and I'm not the leader. And let me say that I'm not the leader of Culture Freedom Radio. I'm just a brother who has an idea. That's it. I never want to be the leader, or am the leader of Culture Freedom Radio. Brother Eric used to get on my ass. He used to get on me about that sometimes. Bro, man, you got to yeah, y'all are. You are. I said, nope, I'm not the leader, bro. I'm not no goddamn leader. And Brother Eric, we used to kind of bump head like that. He's like, nah, I'm looking for you to lead. Nah, I'm looking for you to lead. Nah, look, we used to kind of like sometimes on business-wise, it wasn't no fight. But we used to kind of like bump heads like, because we thinking, both of us, someone's going to take the lead. But I don't want to be the lead. I'm just a brother with an idea. That's why I might put up there like somewhat, I'm like the program director or whatever, because I have an idea. I have an outlook on how I would like this thing to run. And that's it. I'm not trying to be nobody's leader. I'm not trying to run nothing. I just want all of us to come on and succeed. That's all I ever wanted with Culture Freedom, for us all to succeed. So it was a struggle even with all of us dealing with the shows together. And I'm not going to tell no lie on that. I ain't going to lie. So I got to be truthful to y'all. So it's a struggle, man. But we hoping we can get this thing back running. But the opportunity, like I said, to Everybody, when everybody came, and dealing with a brother, I don't have no, you know what I'm saying. I really appreciate everybody for trusting and coming through, doing what they were doing, because it's like a brother like me having just an idea. Never been to broadcasting school. Don't ain't never been trained for none of this shit. Just idea, like I said, man. This is something I want to do. I just went on internet one night looking at talk radio. I would like to do that, and I started doing music. And as I went on, I started learning a lot more stuff. And so just having, and I'm gonna just be honest, like I said, I'm being honest and put my own personal stuff out. I don't have none of these damn degrees. I don't even basically, can I say it, y'all? I don't even have one of these. And some people like, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, son. Ray. I wouldn't tell nobody that. No, I got to keep it real with y'all. See, that's what the problem. We don't want to be honest with ourselves. I don't have none of these, even a goddamn high school diploma. But I achieved a lot. I got plenty goddamn other certificates or certifications. I ain't got the high school diplomas, but I've been. And he like, well, how in here? And I still, like I said, I've been in business management, run businesses, corporations, and all that shit. Didn't even have none of it. I had people under me with all them goddamn degrees. It's how you utilize what you, it's how you utilize it and how you present what you got. It's showing and proving how you get in there. So I don't have all them goddamn credentials, far as the high school diplomas, the college degrees, and all that shit that a lot of people say. But man, goddamn it, I've done great for myself. And it's not no big up on me. So that's why I have to say I appreciate when everybody came through and did what they was doing with the shows, because trusting a brother like me that don't have that so-called education as they say that we got to have, because you got to go to school and get an education. You ain't gonna be nothing in life. They told me that shit. I tried my best to prove to people you ain't gonna that's not gonna dictate my goddamn life, trying to tell me what I'm not gonna have. I can't be successful by not having that piece of paper. So I said, now you're a damn lie. I finna show and prove. So you wrong on that. So when everybody came through and did what they did, and a brother who don't have the high school diploma, don't have these damn degrees, don't have the experience in this, and they came through and we made this stuff work. And I used to tell Brother Eric, man, I want to see us brother have a show on every night. Well, we all be on every night. It's like a regular radio station in y'all car. Y'all, everybody got their favorite stations they listen to, or maybe a television station y'all listen to. Y'all keep that bad boy on lock. I said, man, I want Red Culture Freedom Radio to keep this bad boy on lock. We went to show every night. And one time we did. We had a show on every night. If we didn't have a host on that night, some of us, Brother Eric, we'll double up and we'll come on and do a double show. We was on every night. And I was like, bang. Man, that dream came true. It would work. It was smooth. It was smooth sailing the night like the Isley Brothers. It was smooth. We were on every night. It worked. That vision, that idea, that hard work, it paid off. It paid off. But it just some things that came our way, and we let things got in our way. Like everything, like New Edition, they were a successful group, and then they let other little stuff got in the way and broke the group up. But now look at them. They back touring with each other. They always still had been friends, but far as coming together as a group, they let stuff got in the way. And that's kind of like what Culture Freedom, but what kind of word, but, it's all out of love, though. It's just sometimes business, just dealing business. And that's the thing with dealing with business. We just learn how to really just do business with each other. So that's what it was. Nobody, we don't hate each other. We don't can't stand each other. It's a lot of business thing. And so we gonna put this thing back together, family. Like I said, I just had to say that because we trying to let y'all understand a lot of this stuff. So we trying to put it back together. So we are looking for some sisters to come back or to come on and do some shows and be a part of the network. Because we ain't just want no brothers up here. I don't just want no goddamn brother just running our goddamn mouth all the time. We want to hear some sisters coming in and reaching the sisters. Because like I said earlier too, see how you can have some brothers come on and just be talking. Now they saying that we're gonna do that, but you have some brothers just talking gang just to get these women. And no, we need our sisters to talk so y'all can come in and do y'all thing. Brother Black says, like Frankie Bell and Mays, we are one. Yeah, most definitely. We are one, most definitely. Yeah, and brother, and priest, yeah, priest to your brother, yeah, and the Culture Freedom family, yeah. Like I said, it ain't never been about me. Everybody out can share, no, it ain't never been about me. It's about Culture Freedom. And when we try to do things, it's me, like I said, the program director, try to put things together for these shows. And every host that come on, it's about, I'm gonna do stuff to make sure the network run. And that was my whole thing. Everybody had their own shows, and Brother Black said we need a reunion to it. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I wish we could one night get everybody on there, bro, and we do a reunion show. Man, that'll be fire. Damn, that would be fire. You know what? I wish we could get that together. But I know it's a couple of brothers ain't gonna do it. I've been trying to reach out, but hey, it is what it is. That would be cold, that though, bro. That would be cold. That would be a good thing right there. But I've been like to speak with Mama Pearl. But if we can get that, man, have a reunion show, bro, that would be fire there, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that would be some fire, man. That would be a proud night right there. I'm telling you. But yeah, like I said, my thing with Culture Freedom, that's why I tell everybody, I like, man, promote your brand. You promote your show, like Mr. Vanna Black. He had all black, not all black everything. So just you had all black everything. Promote your brand, all black everything. Miss Savannah Black, you promoted your all black. I mean, your Miss Savannah Black. We had More Light Radio. We had Miss Black Messiah had his show. Word Become Flesh. Brother Eric and I, we had our thing. Everybody had their own little shows. Kabina Ray and all of them, they had their own shows, all that. So everybody out there to promote your show. I'm gonna promote Culture Freedom. And when they promote Culture Freedom Radio, the network, shit, that's promoting everybody. I'm gonna do that. You just deal with your brand. It's just like when you got like Oprah. Oprah has the Oprah own network, but she has Tyler Perry shows on her network. It was the network, but she had a lot of different shows and a lot of people who was on her network. So that's how we tried to run Culture Freedom Radio. Oprah gonna promote on. She gonna do her thing to promote that station. As long as Tyler Perry doing his thing, promoting all of his shows and running his ads, his commercials, and doing what he got to do to bring money to keep funding his production. That's how I ask everybody on that network to do. Man, if you get commercials, run them on your network. If somebody pay you to do a commercial, that's cool. That'll keep you on the air. That help you out. Do that because I'm gonna take care of the Culture Freedom part. Got that. That's how we supposed. That's how we ran Culture Freedom, man. That's like it was goddamn business that it is. And y'all ever look it up, man? Culture Freedom is listed as a business, a company. Don't make no money, but we actually listed as a company, a Memphis-owned company, a Memphis-owned broadcasting company. See, we trying to do this shit right, man. If we gonna do it, we gonna try to do it right. Don't make no money, but it is a business. So, like I said, that's how it's supposed to be. It is a business. That's why I take it so serious as it is. It is a business. So it is listed. If you ever look it up, get it and look it up. Radio station in the Memphis area somewhat, and local business and the radio directories, you will see Culture Freedom Radio or Culture Freedom Radio Network, based out of Memphis, Tennessee. Or it says a local broadcasting company that's based in Memphis, Tennessee. We are that. So anybody come and just think like Mama, because Mama Pearl told me a long time ago, and I said it. She got on me to talk about, man, they live internet radio stuff, and I said that Mama Pearl got all over me about that. Nah, I ain't just no. Don't you say that? It's just not no internet. It's not little, And she was true because this stuff is worldwide because it's on the internet. We reach people from all over the world, so we have to understand that even though we look at like syndicated stuff like the Steve Harveys, the Tom Joyner shows, and we look at shows like that and think of them how they're reaching the millions and this and that, and we look at that and we think, oh, they got it made, but you understand, you can reach more people than they do because at that time you had to be in their car and listen to them maybe before they even got syndicated, listen to them in their local stations before this internet with iHeart Radio, especially iHeart came into play. Now a lot of this stuff is syndicated because of iHeart Radio and things of this nature, and now you can listen to these shows from an app So they had it hard. And so a lot of us that was doing blog talk radios and stuff that already was on the internet, or you was doing Sirius radio, satellite radio, you were being heard all over the world before a damn Tom Joyner, before Steve Harvey, and before all of these people was already being heard all over there. So we do have to take this internet stuff and understand it is serious, and don't take it just for being because you're on the internet. Understand, even understand what you do with Facebook. Facebook have over 1 billion viewers or subscribers for Facebook. Notice what I said, 1 billion. You might not reach that damn billion people, but think that's the potential you have to reach all 1 million or more people or thousands of people by this internet. So don't play this internet stuff lightly and just say, man, that's some old shit on the internet, bro. I ain't gonna get nowhere on the internet. People been found and discovered through YouTube, something that was on the internet. They didn't just walk up to a producer nowhere. People have been discovered on YouTube. What's them brothers' name? Emmanuel and Hudson. Emmanuel Hudson and Philip, them guys. They are doing tours and stuff going. They made it big and stuff off of YouTube. Soldier Boy, all them stuff. They made it big through the internet. So never underestimate the power on this internet and what you can achieve through doing with the internet. So if you want to start a podcast, and I'm going to tell y'all something right now, man, podcasting is a big business right now. Podcasting is a big business. I go and I study a lot of these, like I said, I study anybody and learn to learn something. I've been listening to a lot of these lectures or things trying to promote and try to learn more about this stuff. Listen to some of these white guys that be doing shows on podcasting and how they do it. Man, they making a lot of goddamn money off of this podcasting. I said, we don't. But they make a lot of, because a lot of them got sponsors and stuff. But they ain't trying to do it. That's why you got Thomas Sotomayor can make the money because a lot of his sponsors, which I ain't trying to go that route like that. But podcasting is a number one thing now. A lot of people are not getting into this stuff trying to buy radio stations, not trying to buy these big radio stations. There's a lot of stuff you got to go through with the FCC and all of this stuff. See, with all of these podcasts, you're not regulated under a lot of those laws. I'm talking about laws again, like you are with a lot of them big radio stations. So a lot of this stuff is syndicated. You could be, like I said, right now I'm in the luxury of my home and my office. I know that's not my office right there. That's a background, y'all. And that's why you see my green screen kind of tripping out on me tonight. But anyway, I'm in the pleasure of my own office doing my own shows and running my own business out of my own home, which is the business Culture Freedom Radio Network. So podcasting, if anybody thinking about doing podcasting, I'm telling y'all, man, this is the new, what they say, the wave of the future. It is. There's a lot of money could be made in broadcasting and podcasting. Look into it. If y'all ever want to think about it, look into it, man. It's a lot. You just got to have build your listener base, and then just find out far as marketing, how to market. If you want to look into it to make money, how to make money. You can get sponsors and all of that stuff. That's the business now, man. Podcasting. Ain't nobody trying to get on no goddamn go to them radio stations. There's a lot of people doing a lot of stuff. Talk shows, cook shows. Like right now, y'all can probably go on Facebook Live and find a lot of shows that people doing on here. The internet has made it so easy now for talent to get out, for great talent that was once had to go through. There's no reason. Let me say this too. I know we're probably getting into it. There's no way you got to go through no goddamn what they call like blood, sacrifice, and fame, and all that bull crap no more. Do nothing strange for some change. Do something strange to get these goddamn record deals and all of this stuff no more to be able to make it into an industry that's only gonna use and abuse you. Like I said, we like they used to do back in the day. They said go under Trump. The internet has made it easier for you to do that. If you're an artist, you don't have to go ahead and try to get all these these record deals no more, signed with a record label. You can go indie, you can go underground. Now you got Spotify, you got Reverb Nation, you got a lot of these places now You just, long as you got your music copyrighted, you can go over there and sell your own music on iTunes and all of this stuff. I see my brother Funk Sean. Peace to my good brother Funk Sean is Mama Pearl's son. He do a lot of music, and his music actually play on our 24-hour radio station. Let me say that too. On TuneIn Radio, we got the 24-hour radio station. Great music and stuff that we play on there: reggae, hip hop, classic, soul. Shit, I even got some pop I'm going on there, man. Look, I'm a businessman. I don't give a goddamn, y'all. I'm trying to get it all. So we got even pop classic, because I got a lot of people that listen on the radio station from Switzerland, Australia. Yeah, I said Australia because I told y'all the power of this damn internet is powerful. So we got people that listen in on the radio station, Culture Freedom Radio, on TuneIn Radio from Australia, Switzerland, France. And the majority of our listeners that listen to Culture Freedom Radio on TuneIn Radio, they listening from overseas. So we have a lot of our people that listen overseas to Culture Freedom Radio, the 24-hour radio station. So y'all go over there, man, to TuneIn Radio. You go to TuneInRadio.com, or you go to our station webpage, CultureFreedomRadio.net, or just go to on your apps if you got TuneIn Radio and hit that follow button, man, for Culture Freedom Radio. The 24-hour station is Culture Freedom Radio, because we got Culture Freedom Radio Network on there too, the podcast. But we got Culture Freedom Radio, the 24-hour radio station, on there too. So hit that or that follow button, and man, also share the thing. So we got people listening all over the world. And Nikki Love, for a matter of fact, talking about commercials. Nikki Love, her commercial, Spiritually Speaking. Let me see, can I find that one? That runs on our station. Yeah, I got her advertisement that runs 24 hours. Not 20. Yeah, it runs 24 hours. Her commercial runs on that station as well. So yeah, so I'm telling y'all, family, come on, man, we got to get this thing right. Let me see, can I play her commercial right fast? Let me see them play her commercial and let her know her show, her commercial.
Spiritually Speaking. Hey, my brother, have you heard of Spiritually Speaking Store?
No, I haven't. Can you tell me more?
Sure. Spiritually Speaking Store is a multicultural botanica. Have you been stressed?
Yes, I have. Just daily life, living.
We got something for that too. Come check out our relaxation room where aroma meets sound. We have everything that you need spiritually. All your spiritual needs can be fulfilled, whether you're Christian, whether you're voodoo, hoodoo, African tradition, Santeria, Asian, Buddhist, whatever you like, we have at the Spiritually Speaking Store. Also, we do divination readings. So come check us out.
Where are y'all located, Esther?
Again, we're located at 485 South Jeff Davis Drive, Fayetteville, Georgia, 30215. And feel free to check out our websites, www.spirituallyspeakingstore.com. Spiritually Speaking Store, multicultural botanica.
Wow, Spiritually Speaking Store, multicultural botanica. I gotta check that out.
Give us a call at 770-703-6633.
Oh yeah, so y'all heard that with the Spiritually Speaking Store with Sister Nikki Love. See, that commercial that runs on our radio station 24 hours, and it runs in rotation here. I don't know how many times it get played on the station. That's on there. My good brother Umar Sharif, his commercial, it actually runs on there. I had that on here too, the video, but it runs on there as well. So man, I'm just telling y'all, family, we're trying to help our family. And if you got a business, you want to advertise with us right here at Culture Freedom Radio, you can send us a copy. I said you can send us a copy of it. You got an audio clip just like that, you can send it to us right there at culturefreedomradio.org. culturefreedomradio.org. You can send your audio commercial, and we will most definitely, when we come on here, I'll play it. No matter what outlet we got, we will play your commercial and advertise for you, whether it's on Blog Talk, whether it's right here on Facebook Live, whether it's and I put it, if you got a commercial, the clip, I put it right there on our 24-hour radio station, because like I said, it's all over the world. We'll make sure you get that advertised for you. And also, we got our website, like our sister Kashonda, her business, Granny's Ale Creation, her bakery, her business. We have an advertisement right there on the front page of our website. When you go on the website, you will see her flash, her business. And we have our good brother Umar Sharif, his business card flash on the front. So we're going to make sure we advertise that there. And also, If you just have a business card, you can't do audios. Hey, just send me a copy of your business card. Email me a copy of your business card. I would announce it. Hell, I make a commercial. I get Reverend Gitmo to actually make a commercial or something out of it. Or just type in something. You have a business card. Just type in something and send me something that you want me to say. Make an audio commercial for it or whatever, and we'll do that. And if you know a black business, black-owned business that you participate with and you spend money with it, you know they're a good business and they worth getting out there. They do great service in the community. Hey man, send me that information too. You don't have to own the business. You can send me that commercial and let them know, hey man, look, I got a brother man who do free commercials, man. Hey, he willing to help put y'all out there. Send me that information too. That is culturefreedomradio.org. I put that in the chat room. That's culturefreedomradio.org at gmail.com. And we most definitely, man, want to do what we have to do, man, to try to help each other, man, be successful in this thing. Like they said, no man left behind, as they said in the military. No man or woman left behind, because we all need a little help somewhere. Like our people say, man, culturefreedomradio.org. Let me see, make sure I got this right, y'all. Yeah, we always want to keep talking about we got to get off the white man job. Culturefreedom.org. Yeah, get off the white man job, but goddamn it, let's help each other get off the damn white man job. If you get your business up and running and you get it enough where you can employ some people, man, I know you will be able to hire me so I can come in and I can start working for you and I can get off that white man's job. But I need you to, man, to help get your business off the ground. And we're going to try to make sure we do that so we can help our people, say so-called, get off this plantation and start working for each other so we all can do for self with each other. So can we do that? So by us trying to help each other, advertising or participating, spending money with each other, we're going to try to help each other do just that. Do for self. They're just not a damn slogan that we ought to be always saying. It's just not a nice catchphrase. It ought to be something that we should be doing. So that's why we try to do our best right here at Culture Freedom Radio with the limited funding and whatever we do, man, to try to get this thing. And I'm going to have to start saying this when I never wanted to do this out of all these years. But I would say this. If you do want to try to help us out with a little funding, man, look, $1 a month to help us stay on the air when we do Blog Talk. We got thousands of listeners. Well, y'all know that now. We got thousands of listeners who listen to that show a month over there. And we don't need 1,000 of y'all to send no money. But if we, because hell, what is only costing? What, about $40-some a month for just the package I use, basic package. We got 40-some people just send $1 a month to help it on. Out of thousands of people now, we get free service. Been doing it for 9 years. We just get $1 a month to help, man. That help, but y'all understand that. And for like 40 people, that will help, like say, keep the Blog Talk. But we run websites. You know, I got to pay for servers dealing with the radio station, the other radio station. Then you got to deal with copyright licenses and all of this type of stuff you have to do. So, man, you know, if y'all enjoy it, and if you enjoy what the service that we give, man, just hit $1, bro. Just hit $1. You can do that right there. You can go to our website at culturefreedomradio.net, and you can see, go to the blog section, where it says blog section, and there's a donate button on there, and just do it, man. Whatever you can out of your heart. If you don't, it's cool, because I'm going to still keep this going anyway. You know, I'm just saying, you know, but I didn't ever want to ask, because I know we got other people out here, man. They getting your money. They move to Beverly Hills on y'all ass. I'm just saying. I ain't the real. I ain't gonna do, because y'all know what Culture Freedom. If we've been doing this 9 years without asking for damn money, it still ain't no problem. But we could do more with, you know, with a little help. So, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And I ain't moved to Beverly Hills. I ain't got no intention to move to goddamn to Beverly Hills. Nowhere like that. So it is what it is. So I'm just saying. So hey man, y'all can do that. You do want to make a donation, you can go to culturefreedomradio.net and go to the blog section that's on there. You'll see the donate button, and you can just donate. Like I said, if it's $1.50, man, we don't give a damn what it is. I mean, just to keep some of this stuff, if it's just to help to keep the website up, something, you know, going, and whatever we use it for, it's gonna go back into it. And even though and I'm gonna show y'all, you know, I'm gonna get my tail up out of here. And even when we had something, we want to do this, like some radio station, they have like giveaways. We have some stuff we want to try to do that. That's some of my plans too. Have stuff we want to get away. My good brother like Umar Sharif down in Jacksonville, where they have these events that go down. We had enough stuff and we had products and whatever going, and we had money set aside. Want to be able to give away free tickets and maybe free stuff to go to a lecture down there in Jacksonville, free. See, this is the type of things I want. Man, I got a lot of ambition and a lot of stuff, ideas I want to do, but I don't have the funds. I don't. I've been doing this shit limited, but I've been keeping it going. Well, this is the type of things. I have these ideas. I have the ideas to do, but I just can't do them because sometimes I'm limited on funding because I got to go to work and I pay for the shit that I do. Don't know sponsors. We don't have it. Brother Black, them know what I'm talking about. But I got a lot of ideas, man, that we can do to try to help our people to give back. So, if people start was giving something, man, we got a lot of shit. T-shirts. We want to start having the T-shirts. Brother Black, I had it on last time. Brother Black had some, beautiful T-shirts. Made the Culture Freedom Nation T-shirt. We want to start probably getting those did again. And like I said, we got our good sister, Kashonda Harris, that does T-shirts. Want to start doing business with that sister to start getting T-shirts made. Y'all check her out too because she go to her page on Facebook. That's Granny Zell's Creation, and look up her page and link up with her. And because she does the T-shirts, the bakery, and look her up, man. Y'all probably got a family reunion or something coming up, man. Get you some T-shirts made, and then so we're gonna try to get some more shirts and stuff made, T-shirts. We maybe start, selling some of the Culture Freedom Nation shirts, man. Black hat, them boy was cold, man. I like them, John. So we're going to get all this stuff up and popping, man. We're going to do this one way or another. I remember somebody had told me, I think Brother Umar was telling me that, my elder brother Umar, my big uncle, I call him Uncle Umar, was saying that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that the white man going to make us come together. He's actually going to make us come together. That's a damn shame when he going to have to make us come together when we should willingly come together on our own. We're going to have to say that our enemy, and I said it, we said the white man, and we say the devil make us come together when we supposed to just already do it for self because we say we are brothers and sisters. Shouldn't you want to just come together with your own brothers and sisters out of love and admiration for them? Instead of having someone that's outside of your home, outside of your bloodline, make you come together. Oh, that's a cold shame. But that's the way it is, and that's the way, if he gonna make us do it, God damn it, I'm ready for him to make us, because I'm ready to get back in line with my sisters and my brothers and let us do some stuff together. Hey, man, I'm Brother Son of Ray 9. I said I've been to get out of here a long time ago, y'all. But, hey, man, when you got stuff on you got to say, God damn it, you could be up here all night. So I got to get to work so I can go make some more money, man, so I can keep on keeping these networks going, y'all. So I got to get up out of here and get me a little rest because I got to go to the plantation in the morning so I can help free the minds of my people. I got y'all with that, did it? Yeah, so when I go to the plantation, I'm getting the white man's money to come fund our freedom. See, that's what I get y'all with. When y'all talking about we working on the plantation, see, the white man, see, he helped me to teach y'all liberation. He helped us with his money to teach liberation. See, we can go on Blog Talk. We take the white man, see, he's slick. He's slick, though. He's slick. Oh, boy, you slick, white man. I like you, though. You slick. You slick with this shit, though. Check this out, how slick you is. I said I'm going to go. I go to his jobs and make his money, then go to his blog talks and all of these platforms to pay for airtime and talk slick cash money stuff about him. Call them devils, call them their enemy and everything. He don't give a damn because he getting paid. He getting paid off of it. I can teach you liberation. I can teach you all that shit because he going to get paid from it. He don't give a damn. As long as I pay him, I can call him Cracker all goddamn day long. He called me Cracker. I'm getting your green money with my uncles on the front of them. So keep on calling me Cracker. I got your money, dog. What is that? Nah. Yeah, that's how they do it, y'all. Hey, man, much love, y'all. I'm getting up out of here. Don't forget to check us out right there, man. Go and like us right there on Facebook at Culture Freedom Radio Network. Right there, the fan page and business page right here on Facebook. Hey, man, you can catch us right there also on Twitter at Culture Freedom 9 right there on Twitter. And you can check us out right there on Google+. God man, we all over the place. I just tell y'all, man, the best way to check up and link up with us right there, just Google us, Culture Freedom Radio Network, because, man, we all over the place. When I say all over the place, we showing up all over the place. Man, Culture Freedom Radio Network has most definitely been in the house. Hey, but like I said, go and check out and like us right there at Culture Freedom Radio Network right here on Facebook. And, man, we're going to see y'all next time. The next show I do, hope we do, we're going to try to do a show with Brother Savannah Black. We're going to be together on this one screen, y'all. I don't know how we're going to do it. Black going to be somewhere. He going to be to the left. He going to be to the right. I don't know, but he going to be on the show. We're going to do this here, man, coming up sometime this week. Hopefully it could be, I don't know. It's going to be this week, y'all. Stay tuned, man, and stay locked in. Culture Freedom Radio has most been in the house, y'all, and we say we love y'all. We truly do. Black power. I ain't scared. I got it up. I got the fist. Black power, y'all. Much love. Thank y'all for tuning in right here to Culture Freedom Radio. We most definitely been in the house, man, and y'all like what we be saying, and we make a difference in your life, man. Don't be scared to share this show and all the shows so we can make a difference in everybody else's life, and we got to get our people uplifted, and we most definitely, our motto is at Culture Freedom Radio, we coming in the house to help free the minds of our people. Most definitely, y'all have a terrific night. See y'all next time.